We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin. Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Go for the Pin.
Hi, pal. Welcome to Go for the Pin, episode 117. With your boys, first.
King V, aka Ludacris Canyon, because who's better than V? Nobody.
And we're also joined by the one and only DJ Knuckles.
your boy, aka Mr. I Write Shit Down. And we doing it tonight, baby.
Oh,
We doing it
tonight. We got a
Oh,
lot of
yes.
people right down tonight. Oh, man. So tonight we're going to be talking about the Royal Rumble. Goes down this Saturday. From San Antonio, I believe, right?
Yes,
Somewhere.
the Alamo Dome.
Alamo
Yeah.
Dome, legendary building there.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. A lot of possible things that could happen this Saturday, but we will get to everything. Sure, we'll get to everything. But first, before we get there, Battle Club Pro happened this past weekend, live from New York
Such
City.
a good show.
It was. It was a great show. First of all, sold out house. That's incredible for an independent show. Sold out, jam packed. There wasn't a seat. It was standing room only. Like, it was jam packed in there. So I got to the building a little early just to set up everything and all of that. And before the show even started, Simon Miller of What Culture was doing a seminar, which is actually really cool. For all of the wrestlers and talent that was in the building, and he was talking about social media and how to use social media, the benefits of social media, what to say on social media, what not to say on social media, the difference in being your character on social media versus being an actual person. It was really insightful, and he sat down and he talked to everybody for like maybe an hour, like an hour and a half almost, like just doing a seminar before the show started, which was really cool. And it's a reason I'm bringing all this up, obviously. So after the seminar, Joe, of course, the owner of Battle Club, told me what I was doing that evening. I was the timekeeper for the. All right, so I'm gonna use the K word. In kayfabe, I was the timekeeper, but in actuality, I was not. I was the bell ringer. I want to say right now, it is not as easy as it looks. I am sorry. I'll just say, because they gave me a lot of breaks on that. Because listen,
What did you do, Mike?
I'll get there. Before we get to my issues with ringing a bell, you would think it's obvious. You would think it's obvious, like, but it's not.
It's not.
All right, we'll get there. Right? We'll get ring the bell. Yeah. All right. Well, he told me to do it. But anyway, before we get there, Simon Miller had a meet and greet. He had a meet and greet before the show started. And the meeting was exclusively for the fans that had front row, which was cool. Well, they had nobody to run the meet and greet. Okay, they had nobody take the pictures and to keep things moving along. That's where your boy came in. Of course, I said, "Hey, I'll do it." You know why? One, it gives me a chance to be in the ring, even though it's not me taking bumps, but it gives me a chance to be in the ring, which is super cool because I've never actually been in a Battle Club ring. I've taken down a Battle Club ring. I've helped put together a Battle Club ring, but I've never been in a Battle Club ring, and it was the first time I've been in a ring in about man, my math's gonna be a little off here, but about 13 years, give or take, about 13 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. So, of course, I took that opportunity to get in the ring. Just taking pictures with the fans and everything. Well, taking pictures of Simon Miller with the fan. And that led to something. So, of course, the fans, they took all of the pictures and everything like that, and Simon was still in the ring. So, I said to Simon Miller, hey, if you don't mind, you can totally say no, and I understand, no pressure. But if you don't mind, one of the hosts of Go for the Pin, DJ Knuckles, is a huge fan of yours. And he couldn't be here today. He would love it if you could do like maybe a video message for him. Right? Simon Miller being super cool said, of course, no problem. DJ Knuckles, right? All right, tell me when we're rolling. Right? So I told him when we was rolling, and for those that did not see the video here, we actually have the footage of Simon Miller and his video message to our very own DJ Knuckles. So let's run that real quick.
DJ Knuckles, it's your boy, it's your man, Simon Miller here, and I'm devastated deep down in my tum-tum. Because I know you wanted to be here today, Battle Club Club, but you couldn't be here. You just... You're in my heart, you're in my brain, you're in my soul. I love you. Out my to the so just get up. You get that damn goal. Why? Here's why. DJ Knuckles.
Awesome.
It's your boy, it's
shout out to Simon. We can stop that now. Thank you guys. All right. Thank you guys. But yeah, so super cool. super cool. So yes, DJ Knuckles. You received this video out of nowhere from yours truly. How'd you feel?
I was blown away, man. Honestly, I threw that out to you last week. We were off the air. I was like, yeah, see if you can send me like a video message. Like totally not expecting it to happen. And I got it. And I excuse me, I'll tell the story that I just told off there. I was at a gig, and in the middle of the gig, I get an alert on my phone from Mike, and it says video, and it says got it done. And I'm like, and it didn't even, because I'm in gig mode, so I'm not thinking. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just look at it on the break, whatever. And I get on the break, and like I see Simon Miller once I open the video, and I scream like a bitch. I mark out in the middle of the venue. People are looking at me, so I run outside. And I listen to it, and I'm just like floored. Like nothing for the rest of my life could ruin my life after seeing that. I'm so appreciative of Mike for you doing that, and I don't know. I just don't have words. That's like the coolest shit that's ever happened to me ever. I watch him every Tuesday, every Thursday. I just watch Ups and Downs is my thing. That's my thing. I watch it all the time.
I'll tell you that much. He had some downs in Battle Club, but we'll get there.
I guess I got it wrong then.
We'll get there. Oh,
that
sorry,
doesn't get enough. That doesn't get enough.
This was actually after the show. I ruined like 3 matches. All right, but yeah. So let's get right into the card. Okay, so the show opens up with a very, very nice 10-bell salute for Jay Briscoe. So before the show,
did you have to do that too?
Say it again.
Did you ring the bell 10 times too?
I did. Yeah, I did.
And it was exactly 10 times? Like 10?
Yeah, I got that one right. And the 10-bell salute last week was right too.
All right.
It was right.
Yeah, it was.
Mike EQ rings the bell 10 times. Give it a no.
So let me just quickly about that, right? And I hope he doesn't mind me telling this. I don't think he will. So Joe Kim had a talent meeting before the show started, right? With everybody involved. And he said to anybody that felt comfortable to go to the ring for the 10-bell salute, they're more than welcome to go out there. Joe said because he didn't know Jay Briscoe, he felt like it would have been like disingenuous if he went out there, for it. But he said he can understand anybody that wanted to go out there. So Main Event actually came out there. The former Battle Club Pro Tag Team Champions. I had like House of Glory in my mind when I was saying it, so I had like a brain freeze because they are the current House of Glory Tag Team Champions. They beat the Briscoes. Oh, wow. There you go. So Main Event came to the ring. Referee Stephen Dumaine was also out there, who has refereed countless Briscoe matches. So it was a very emotional moment to start the show. And if that wasn't bad enough, right? Not bad in in a sense of just like, like it was just heartbreaking, just to see that. But after that, our franchise champion, Steve Pena, comes out there and he relinquishes the franchise championship at the beginning of the show. Steve Pena is no longer the franchise champion. It's a huge surprise.
I was shocked. I was shocked. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
So again, how much did I know and how much did I not know? Right. All right. So yes, I knew Steve was giving up the franchise championship. I didn't know that, but I didn't know what was gonna happen after that. But yeah, they told me beforehand, he was gonna give up the franchise championship. But it was because Steve felt like he was holding the franchise championship hostage because he wasn't defending it. That's what he said in his promo. He wasn't defending it, he was holding it hostage. So he said that, it's a lot of talented people in Battle Club that deserve an opportunity at this championship. So he vacated the title. And in the very next match was Yaya, who was sponsored by Go for the Pin, the gifted one, Yaya, versus Big Cuzzo, now for the vacated franchise.
Oh, wow.
Here's why I screwed up.
Oh, Jesus. Not the first match.
The first match?
Before the match starts, right? Referee Yardley Black, shout out to Mr. Black, never called for the bell. But those two, Yaya and Big Cuzzo started going at it. I ring the bell. He never called for the bell yet. I'm like, oh man, right? So the plan was supposed to be, I guess they started again. I didn't know. I wasn't privy to that information. They supposed to start. Mr. Black was supposed to like hold them back first and then ring the bell, and then they supposed to go into a false finish. I wasn't privy to that. Didn't know that. Right? So I messed up right off the bat. Rookie mistake. Right? And then I wasn't hitting the ring bell hard enough, apparently. Because there was a couple of times where Joe and shout out to Gino, who was on commentary that was right next to me, was telling me, no, you got to bang that thing, right? Again, I had never did the ring bell, the bell ringing. I'm sorry, the bell ringing.
Yeah.
Before.
The doohickey.
Yeah, I didn't hit the gimmick with. Yeah. I missed the snippet when I used the gimmick. That's what happened.
I'm logging out already.
I kept missing the snippets. But
you're not supposed to miss it.
Wasn't working anymore. That's not a Blue Chew ad. Anyway, but
I'm fucking leaving. I'm going already. 15 minutes into the show, I'm fucking leaving.
Oh man, but anyway, yeah. So, and here's the thing, right? In Battle Club, the ring bell is not mic'd. If you look at AEW, right, the ring bell is mic'd. WWE, it's mic'd, but you gotta mic it because there's usually 10 to 15,000 people in the building, so everybody's got to hear that bell ringing. Us, it's a smaller scale, so you wouldn't really mic the ring bell. And and to their credit and to their point, they've never had an issue really before. But again, shout out to Danny Nemesis. I want to tell everybody on the show, shout out to Danny Nemesis. Danny Nemesis is the only one that came to me was like, listen, man, I did the same thing when, I first started doing that. So, like, it's a rookie mistake. You know what I mean? Like, you can really hit the thing. That's what it's made for. That's what the bell is made for, to really, like, hit the thing, So, there's a couple of matches where the bell's kind of quiet. Just because I wasn't hitting it hard enough. There's a joke somewhere in there. But yeah. So,
that's what she said.
I hope it's not. I hope she tell you that. But yeah.
I want to be removed from this conversation, actually. I am uncomfortable.
Sorry, B. But yeah, so Yaya's our new franchise champion. He beat Big
Yeah.
Yaya's our new franchise champion. So shout out to Yaya, the gifted one.
Shout out to Yaya. Congrats, Yaya.
Yes. Congratulations to Yaya. Next, we had the Scotto Ricans go over on the Uptown Boys. Fun match here. They did a spot where they, being the Scotto Ricans, actually slammed Jody Lee onto one of their opponents, and then slammed referee Nick Shin on to the opponent. Nick Shin takes a bump, and then our good friend Dave Rivera of the Scotto Ricans counts 1, 2, kick out. Nick Shin almost got a 3 count there. And I'm over there by the bell thinking, what is going on here? Because he was
about to ring the bell on a 3 count.
Yeah, ring the bell. Like, I was so happy he didn't actually win the match there, or win the match. But yeah, shout out to referee Nick Shin, who was taking crazy bumps all night. And not what they do in Connecticut, allegedly. All right, but yeah, so the Scotto Ricans go over on the Uptown Boys.
It wasn't me this time. It wasn't me this time.
I see what you did there.
Jorge Santi goes over on Prince Ahmed, and after the match, Ahmed attacks Santi and put it together, Knuckles.
I'm sick of me. I'm sorry.
My job now is to ring the bell over and over because there's chaos going in the ring. Okay, the match is over, and this dirty heel is. You all right, Knuckles? You okay? You want to get that checked out? But yeah, now.
I'm good.
Okay, and now the heel is attacking the winner here, and I'm supposed to ring the bell over and over. Well, I did it the first time, ding, 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 right? And then the second time, I missed the Schnabitz. Okay, so it just sounded like ding. Like one ding, and I looked over in the corner of my eye and I could tell the boss. Because it was supposed to be chaos going on out there. But
you did not hit the ting with the ting.
Yeah, I didn't hit the ting with the ting.
And it didn't make the ting.
Yeah, I missed the ting. But anyway,
I wish I could have been there to see that. Just.
I would have been on the floor.
At one point, and I love Joe. At one point, Joe literally came over to me, grabbed my hand, raised it, was like, "Here." This is what you
I would have lost it right there. This is what you do.
I'm like,
if Johnny had 5 apples, Mike.
I'm like, this is going horribly. But anyway.
Oh Lord.
But the
Are
show
you smart or dumb?
Say it again.
I said, you like that dude on Instagram, Mikey Q. Are you smart or dumb?
Jabria, are you smart?
Oh man, let's keep going here. We had a triple threat match. It was supposed to be a triple threat match. It turned into a fatal 4-way out of nowhere. Again, not privy to this information.
How do they not be letting you know this stuff,
bruh? I'll get to where I got worked, but like really worked. Okay, I'm fronting. I knew what was gonna happen. I just didn't know. I didn't know it was gonna turn into a fatal 4-way. But anyway, I didn't look at my run sheet. But anyway, so let's keep going here. So we had Chris Barton versus Paid in Full, the captain Anthony Gamble versus Auntie Ruthless Lala.
Hi, Auntie.
Versus the surprise of Moses, who is representing STP. Interesting.
I was like, what?
And Moses gets the win over my boy Anthony Gamble. Listen, Gamble has had his shoulders on the mat for the last few months. I said this to Gamble after the show. I won't get into a whole conversation, but we talked. I told him this personally. I'm getting a little tired of Anthony Gamble losing all the time. He's too good to be losing all these times. You know, like I think Gamble should be getting a huge push. And that's just my personal opinion. Maybe the powers that be see it differently, but I think Gamble should be getting a huge push. I'm not sure exactly why he's not. I'm not exactly sure why he's doing the job all the time here, but I want real good things for Gamble. Look, we love Lala.
You know
we
what
love
they say.
Lala. Lala's been wrestling 20 years now, right? Almost 20. I think she was on the show. She said about 20 years now, almost.
Yeah.
So of course I want great things for Lala, but Anthony Gamble is one of those younger talents that I feel is on the rise. Is having banger matches. I want more for Gamble.
But you know what they say?
What's that?
You know, they say that, you go through a bad string of luck before something huge happens. And we've seen that happen before.
Yeah.
With a certain person who will remain nameless because I don't want V to go into his spiel right this early into the show.
Wow. All right.
I don't know where we're going with this, so yeah.
So we're gonna move it right along.
The theory of relativity.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Because I care about children, so I won't.
And there it is.
Well, speaking about the children,
yes.
A Game, Joseph Alexander came out for his match, and he had the wrestling club accompany him to the ring.
That warmed my heart.
That was awesome.
That warmed my cold, dead heart. It's both of those things.
Oh man.
But seeing them, those babies deserve. And shout outs to Victor. I believe his name is Victor. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Milligram. It's Milligram.
The teacher, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He does so right by those kids. And, part of me wishes that I had a teacher like that.
Yeah.
Or that we had a wrestling club growing up.
Yeah, thanks.
Because the joy on their faces really, truly made me happy.
Yeah.
And, he allowed him to come out with them. That was so cool. Shout outs to everybody, man. Shout outs to the wrestling club. Y'all shouldn't be watching this because I curse too much. But shout outs to the wrestling club.
Oh, well, referee. Ring announcer Shane Fair introduced Jody Lee as Jody fucking Lee in front of all of the children.
No.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. The pretty little problem.
The pretty little problem. Hi, Jordy.
Hey, Jordy. All right. Anyway, let's keep going here. And speaking of, and Knuckles, relax, pal. Relax, pal.
Work of art.
Relax, pal. All
right, everybody. Everybody calm.
Everybody just calm
She's
down.
Cool. She's cool. She's beautiful. Work of art.
All right now.
That was a compliment. I wasn't trying to be sideways.
It is.
Mike, you don't know me.
Oh, I do, pal.
You don't really know.
I do, pal. Mike, you have no idea.
Mike, you don't know me. You don't know.
Okay. You say so, pal. All right, but let's keep going.
It's a gimmick, man.
It's a gimmick.
Yep. And we'll leave it right there.
We'll leave it right there. All right. A Game brought out the kids. Okay, brought out the wrestling club. And speaking of the wrestling club, because V mentioned that he wished that that we had a club like that when we was in school. Yeah. So I was hanging out with Joe K the whole afternoon, and anybody that's seen Joe K knows he's a huge part of Battle Club. We're working to get him on the show very soon. He said he's down. I'm gonna have to go to the Fallout to do it, but we'll make it happen. But yeah, he was basically telling me that, this is so great that they're here and that they're into indie wrestling and it's not just like mainstream stuff that they're into, because they're getting like knowledge and a history lesson that we didn't even get when we was in school, when we was kids. So we never had something like this. So it's a great thing for them. It really is. It's a great thing for them. Nonetheless, A Game brought them out. Huge pop. Next out was the virtuous Abraham Conley. Followed by Encore Moore. Followed by Dominic De Niro. Followed by the Ugly Duckling, quack, Rob Killjoy. And they was quacking in the building there. Versus the Colossal Mike Law versus that's it. Special guest referee Gino Goots, who was also on commentary. Love Gino Goots. So here's the thing, right? I'm not gonna break down everything that happened in the match. It came down to Mike Law. It was elimination style. So it came down to the champion. Okay, Mike Law was going in as champion. The champion, Mike Law, Abraham Khan, and A-Game, Joseph Alexander. Okay. Mike Law's eliminated. He's eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge surprise.
Yep.
Okay, Mike Law got eliminated, which meant we are
have a new champion.
A new champion. Right? We already had one early in the night with Yaya winning the franchise championship. Abraham Khan versus A-Game. A-Game gets the win over Abraham Khan. Abraham Khan taps like only Abraham Khan can, and I was so happy to see that. And do I need a restraining order or something? Like, what's going on? How does this guy keep finding me everywhere I go when it comes to wrestling? How does he keep finding me? And who took that picture?
Turn your location off.
Yeah, I might have to try.
I don't know who did that because apparently I'm on the other side of the country.
Apparently,
so I would never know. Okay, allegedly.
The picture, like I like, and that's my thing. It's just like, okay, I'm there minding my business. I come no, I didn't even it was him first, right? Picture ready to go. They must have saw me come in. All right, picture was ready to go, and next thing I know, there's a photo with me and Abraham Khan. I'm a little taken aback. Okay, I'm a little taken aback. And those in New York know what happens when I get taken aback. We'll leave that there because I don't want to incriminate myself. And don't take me aback. All right, I don't want to be taken aback.
It's the same thing that happens when I get taken aback.
Oh, it might be. It might be. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about and what picture I'm talking about, I don't know how this happened. Look at this. What is this?
You're miserable. You're miserable. Run that back again. Oh yeah, you've had better.
He's happy, smirking and everything.
Oh, you've had better days.
You've better days.
Unhand me at once.
Not unhand me. Oh. Not unhand me.
Like, what's wrong with this guy? I got a little worked up there. I'm sorry.
If there's any consolation for you, Mike, I watched him tap out on the other side of the country. So
yeah. Well,
I was pleased.
I was pleased in the building. That was one time I rang that bell pretty hard. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
You're gonna hear it.
Now here's a little bit of realism, right? I think we all in the building thought Abraham Khan was gonna win the title. I think when Mike Law got eliminated, I think everybody thought that Abraham Khan was gonna win the championship.
But God is abundant in his blessings.
Yes, you better go ahead.
Yes,
sir.
And Abe tapped out. I was shocked because Gino called for the bell, and from where I was sitting, I couldn't see him tap out. I had to follow Gino. I didn't see Abe tap out. I followed Gino. When Gino said he tapped, ring the bell, I rang it like I couldn't ring it anymore. But yeah, I think like on a real note, I think everybody in the building thought that Abraham Khan was going to win the title. But I think the right person won the match. A-Game is super over.
No bias at all, like zero bias.
Right.
No. Right. All bias aside, I think A-Game is super over and he deserves it. So A-Game is your new nemesis. Shout out to Danny. Battleweight champion. So congratulations to A Game. Then we had a brief intermission. Next when we came back, here comes my other mess up. We had your favorite Cosmic versus the Afro Punk Trisha Dora for the vacant Battle Club Pro Icons Championship.
Icons.
Cosmic goes over here.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congrats. I can't be mad at this match. Both women
Absolutely.
did amazingly. And you know that this is also a Trisha Dora stand account.
Yes.
Okay. Lariat, motherfucking Tubman. To Freedom. Both women put on an amazing performance. I love Cosmic. Also, I'm very, very, very happy for her.
So,
very, very happy.
For those that missed the finish, it was like a roll up, kind of in cradle maybe, and Trish was screaming. She kicked out, and this was like literally, it was like 1, 2, 3, like it was so close. Like I had to listen to Steven Dumaine, who was the referee. Steven said that was a 3 count. Trish is saying she kicked out. Steven's waving it off. Nope, it was a 3 count. I thought I messed up. Big time, right? I rang the bell because I could have swore Steven said it was 3. So I'm like, yeah, Steve said it was 3. I'm going off the referee's call. But Trish was so adamant that she kicked out. I thought we messed up.
She worked you. That's great.
Referee Steven said 3, and then Gino. So I rang the bell on the 3 count, right? Ring the bell. I guess it was so light that Gino said, "Hey, ring the bell." So then I rang it again like an idiot, even though I rang it already. That was a mistake. Probably should not have rang it again, even though
they ribbed you. You got ribbed.
Yeah. He got ribbed.
You got ribbed.
That's wonderful. You guys find this entertaining.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, just laugh at Mike's expense.
Okay, hold on.
I can laugh at myself because I don't know what's going on that day. I'm just like, bruh, this is harder than it seems. You got to ring it hard enough. You got to make sure you're following the referee. Like it's you can't ring it prematurely. All right, let's just
we are talking about the ring bell here, right?
Sure. So, the next match we we have Aaron Ash, Sammy Chaos, who should be coming on the show very, very soon. And the dead celebrity who was Nimrod in some type of costume. Versus Spice and Project Mayhem. This was a solid match. Sammy and Aaron couldn't get along with the dead celebrity, which was the story of the match there. Spice gets the win with the Spice Rack. So shout out to Spice.
Shout out to Spice. I'm very proud of her.
Very proud of Spice as well. Another person that was on my list that I want on the show. So there you go. Okay. In one of the premiere matches here, we had what culture versus Jobber Tears extravaganza. And what we're calling the Jobber Tears screw job. We had Simon Miller versus Sir Wilkins. This was a good match. Okay, a really solid match between these two. But for Wilkins' first match ever in front of a live crowd here, he was impressive. Nick Shin takes this crazy bump. Okay. And of course, and I said on this show last week, I wonder who the referee would be. Nick Shin being the official referee was a great touch. But after Nick Shin takes a bump, who do we have running down to save the day?
When I saw that, I was like, oh, it's happening.
Sir Wilkins, real life brother.
Real life.
Black, comes out there, Simon Miller has Wilkins down. The old-fashioned 1, 2. Yeah, Simon Miller gets up. He's very upset. Wilkins with the low blow, pal. Okay. The low blow to Simon Miller, the roll up, the fast count, the 1, 2, 3, ring the bell. Bro. Oh my God. Simon Miller was screwed in Brooklyn. It was the Brooklyn screw job.
Oh, man. Man, you get hit in the Shavits and then you lose to the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. He
I'm
got
sorry.
hit in the gimmick and the statements, actually. That low blow.
Can we please? Enough of the Shavits, the gimmick, and the yam bag. I'm tired.
Oh, not the yam bag.
Yeah, the gimmick and the Shavits and the yawn.
All right, exactly.
That sounds painful.
It was painful.
Okay, for those with the gimmick and the Shavits, you would understand that hurts.
Yeah. Cause I'm not gonna get into it.
Oh, please no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, this is great.
It might be hard to keep your gimmick up after you get hit in the schnabels. All right, let's go to the main event here.
I'm quitting this show.
Yeah, you end up yawning.
Oh man. Let's go to the main event. Not the actual main event of the show, but the main event tag team here. The main event defending their Battle Club Tag Team Championships against Federated, right? So initially, O'Shea Edwards and man, I don't know the other one. Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna get his name because I don't want to get heat with anybody. Give me 1 second. But it was supposed to be O'Shea's team representing Federated versus main event. Now, as the match starts, as I'm stalling for time here to find out to get the name here. As the match starts, Abe Khan and Rembrandt comes out there, and Rembrandt has the briefcase for a title opportunity that he won at the October show. Remember the finger poker doing or whatever.
I absolutely remember that.
Right. Well, yeah. So did Rembrandt. He remembered it also, and he had the briefcase. Comes out with the briefcase, and he teased it early in the show with Cosmic. He teased that he was going to cash in on Cosmic, but he didn't cash in on Cosmic. He cashed in on the main event. So basically, it was Rembrandt and Abe Khan versus the main event. Main event had the advantage. O'Shea comes back out there with his tag team partner, beats up main event, and I'm wondering what's happening. Where's the DQ? But senior referee Stephen Domingue said, no, technically they're in the match. No DQ, they're in the match. Okay. Yeah, that's true. So Abraham Khan and Rembrandt paid off O'Shea. And O'Shea left. Rembrandt and Abraham Khan took advantage of the beating that main event had already received.
Pick up the pieces.
Abraham Khan.
Sorry.
Oh man, I'm fighting through it. Abraham Khan and Rembrandt are your new Battle Club Tag Team Champions. That pains me to say.
Pick up the pieces.
I can't believe the run is over. Main event was tag team champions for over a year.
Oh wow.
They were.
The run.
They had a very good run. They had
did.
a great run.
Yeah.
That should be a run that they should be proud of.
Definitely. This was a great match. But I just hate the outcome. Now, speaking of great matches. Huh?
Yes. At least
now
pick
at
up
the
the
main
pieces. Sorry. Please.
We had
Okay.
the All-Father, Mr. Darius Carter versus Battle Club Pro 5 points champion, the finisher, Steve Pena, in the main event. Referee Stephen Dumas. This is everything you would want out of a wrestling match. It had brawling, it had technical wrestling, it had false finishes, it had drama, it had storytelling, it had everything you would want. I, of course, was rooting for our friend Steve Pena. And Steve Pena retained by Darius Carter. Going night-night. He went to sleep.
He tweeted, he said he went, when he tweeted that, the laugh came from my soul.
Yeah.
It was a deep, hearty, Tony Brett 7 whole days. It was a deep laugh. Not a word from you. All right. It was a deep laugh because I did the sound in my head.
Yeah.
I did the sound out loud, and my dog looked at me like, "The fuck is going on with you?"
I thought you meant my dog like Sami Zayn. We'll get there though. But yeah, I hear you.
Like my literal dog.
I got you.
Woof, woof, bark, bark.
Yeah, gotcha. Oh man, that was a great match. And that was a great chance match. When they put it online, you gotta check it out. I'm sure it'll be out there. So, and that was Battle Club. They will be back. I am not sure yet where, but I'm assuming Brooklyn. April 21st was announced that Battle Club Pro will be back April 21st. So that is the next extravaganza. And I believe they're doing a show in May as well. But I'll keep you guys posted on that. But yes.
Dope.
Yes. It was a 3-count show for me. I mean, I was there. I'm biased, but yeah, it was
I mean, I agree also.
It was a 3-count show. I know Knuckles you ain't see it yet, but yes, it was a 3-count show. Definitely. And I didn't get screamed at, so that's a good thing. Oh boy, yeah.
That's a 3-count in and of itself.
Yeah.
That's a 3-count already.
Yeah. Because, like I said, I underestimated how hard you actually have to hit the and to really focus on what the referee is saying. Like, you literally have to have forget about the match. You have to literally focus on the referee. Because you may think it's a 3-count, and the no, 2. There was a couple of times, Steven, 2. And I'm like, 2. I'm like, okay, all right now. All right. We got to keep it moving here. Spent a lot of time on Battle Club, but I love Battle Club Pro. So, just had to, and just thank you, Joe Kim. Of course, as always, Janelle. Hey, Janelle. Joe K. Yeah, and everybody, Gino, Shane Fair, everybody, the helmet, Danny. Thank you guys. All right. SmackDown Live. We'll run through this real quick. Let's see. We got to get to the Royal Rumble. That's what everybody's here for. The Royal Rumble predictions, right? So, but yeah, let's run through SmackDown. The Bloodline opened up the show. Did they? Okay, I'm actually off here.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. We're
live.
live.
Come on. We're live, pal.
No, we're live.
Can't do it again. We're like, you can't do it again. We're live, pal.
You can't get no more live than this. All right. Okay. Well, the Bloodline did open up the show.
There we go. They did. Yes.
Yeah. Arriving to the arena. Zayn was in a good mood, fooling around, but it didn't look like Reigns was in that great of a mood. So okay. I'm trying to run through this here. All right. So we had Drew McIntyre and Sheamus defeating the Viking Raiders. After Sheamus hit the bro kick on Ivar. LA Knight defeated Greg Jones.
Yeah.
Via pinfall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll get there.
Yeah, we will. I just want to get the SmackDown really quick. Then we there was something that happened with LA Knight though after that. I think it was a video package that played and Bray Wyatt was on the screen or something like that. The Firehouse.
Firefly
Funhouse.
Yes. That was cool. That was nice to see. You guys got anything on that?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Hit Row defeated Garza and Humberto. Adonis rolled up Carrillo with help from BFAB, so they're really healing it up here. I guess.
Wow.
Sonya Deville blindsided Charlotte Flair backstage. Lacey Evans showed another MAGA promo.
Yawn.
Not young.
Imperium defeated the Brawling Brutes after hitting the Imperium bomb to Holland. That was cool. Legado del Fantasma defeated Maximum Male Models. You guys can stop me if there's anything that like you like. Oh,
no, just keep going, Mike. Keep going.
Okay. All right. So basically, the ending segment came where the Bloodline was in the ring. They were supposed to have a contract signing. Kevin Owens came out there, attacked everybody in the Bloodline except Sami Zayn, signed a contract, threw it at Zayn, ran through the crowd, and the ending segment, the ending scene you saw was Roman Reigns laying through a table with the Usos at his side with Sami Zayn holding the contract in his hand. And Owens in the crowd with Paul Heyman looking on like, what are you doing? Great ending segment. I will say that.
It was. Yes.
Oh,
I was just going to say, I was going to just have this lead until Monday before we can give our official ratings.
Okay.
Man, that turn, baby.
Oh.
That beatdown that's coming.
Oh, man.
Jeez, oh god, it's gonna break my heart.
It's gonna
break my heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Undo this.
Oh.
No, but seriously, I just like this whole bloodline. I think Sir Wilkins actually mentioned this on the Jabba Cheers podcast. Shout out to the Jabba Cheers podcast. And I'm always going to give credit where credit's due because, I don't plagiarize.
Yikes.
He was talking about how this is like a mafia type storyline.
Yeah.
And,
yes.
When you bring somebody new into the family, quote unquote, well, in their literal case, it's literally a family, that things go wrong. So when he said that, I really internalized that, and I was just like, okay, me and him are on the same page. So Wilkins, I agree. I see you, you see me, we see each other, even though you're a little bit taller than me, but I see you, you see me, we see each other. So that beatdown, when it all goes down, is gonna be so heartbreaking, but so good. That's all I got to say about that.
Knuckles.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna, and the fact of the matter is, we see it coming. It's just we don't know when it's gonna come, when it's gonna happen. So yeah, when it finally happens, it's yeah.
All right. All right. So what do we give SmackDown?
Yeah, keep that there. I'm gonna give it a 2 count also.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is. All right. Okay, let's go to Monday Night Raw. Let's keep going here.
Baby.
Raw
I
30.
was not supposed to know.
Raw 30 or Raw XXX as the hashtag was. All right. So Raw 30 did not open with this person. So Raw 30 opened with the Bloodline.
Yep, we gonna skip right over that.
We had Undisputed Champion.
Because the only Hogan we acknowledge is Kiera.
That's a fact.
Yes, we do.
That's a fact.
I love her Instagram. Woo!
Okay.
Knuckles?
Bring it back. Bring it down. Okay. You're here. I'm gonna need you here.
That gimmick. All right, so
so
we had the Bloodline come out for the trial of Sami Zayn. Okay, Sami Zayn was on trial.
So can we establish why we had the trial of Sami Zayn?
Well, I heard that the rest of the Bloodline could not be.
Yeah, Alpha and Sika could not come, and I believe who's the other?
Rock's mom.
Yes, yeah, I think she couldn't travel for some reason.
Mama Ada.
Yeah, for some reason she couldn't travel.
So
at least that's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. And what I heard what the plan was gonna be, oh my goodness.
I didn't hear
it was gonna have Roman Reigns make Rock's mom acknowledge him as the tribal chief in the head of the table in the middle of the ring. Bro, that would have been something. But
that would have been great. That would have been great.
Okay, so you know what that tells me? That tells me we're not going to get Rock for WrestleMania. That would have been a perfect.
We know Dwayne is not going to be there.
Oh, DJ.
We know. We know Dwayne is not going to be there.
Dewey.
Dwayne does not Dewey. Not Dewey. Not Scream franchise.
Dewey is so bad. I ain't gonna. Yeah, I thought I was watching Scream when I heard that. Like Dewey is so bad.
Rest in peace, Dewey. Oh, spoilers if you haven't seen Scream 5.
Yeah, spoilers, man. Scream is one of my
favorites. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wait, who hasn't seen it?
My bad.
Not because you haven't seen it? Oh, no! Oh, no. Sorry. It's all right. There's other things that happen in the movie that's worth watching. All right.
Yeah, there's other things that happen. My bad. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, man.
Kind of.
Oh man, turn the light out.
All
right, but anyway, so
yeah,
the trial. Paul Heyman's just laying it into Sami Zayn. It's just oh man, they had video evidence of Sami's collusion, okay, with Kevin Owens, the conspiracy that's going on here.
C-O-N conspiracy.
The conspiracy. Video was great, and Roman just going crazy and just Solo. Yeah, I cried, bro. I cried because Solo even looked at him like, okay, all right, yeah.
It was.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah,
right.
And just the Solo with the settle. All right, Sammy, this is gonna hurt. I gotta do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't say it, but you can see it when he put his hand on his shoulder.
Right.
Don't make this harder for me. Just don't move. You know, that type of thing. Put his thumb up. And who makes the save?
Repo Man.
No.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Jay Uso makes the save.
What a touch.
What
a touch.
Man.
This is cinema. This is drama. This is storytelling.
It is theater.
This is
Thespians.
This is WWE at its greatest. Like you can look. It's real easy to criticize WWE, but this type of stuff, this is WWE at its best. That opening segment and then Jay showing the video in return that actually shows all the time Sammy saved him was a great touch. This was perfect. This was or near perfect. Like I don't have any issues with that opening segment, and it led to the next match, which that was the most invested I was in a tag team match in some time.
Player.
The opening segment was great. The tag team match was great. I thought Jimmy was actually hurt for a second there.
Yeah,
when I saw
did
the
too.
X go up. But then once Sammy took his place, I'm like, oh, they worked me, pal. We're getting worked all weekend. But yeah, the way that I like it. But yeah, I thought that I thought it was great. I thought it was great. I thought this opening segment, the first hour of Monday Night Raw, was spectacular. That's my opinion on the first, because the first hour was focused heavily on the bloodline, and you can say that WWE uses the legends that come in and they take the spot from the young. The opening segment and the first match.
I have a few things to say about everything after the fact.
Okay, that's fine, but the first hour of Monday Night Raw was great. I have no issue with it.
I totally agree.
Knuckles.
Yeah, I'm with it. I mean, they are really laying it on strong for us that watch this product. It is going to be the tragedy of the century when this turn happens. I mean, I mean, just lay it out. I mean, you have Solo about to basically eliminate Sami Zayn from the bloodline, and the man who was his nemesis for the longest. Oh, hey everybody, yeah, this is me. Okay, all right, we out here. The man who was his nemesis for so long makes the save for him and basically pardons him at that moment. And Roman said to him, "You know what? You're safe for now."
For now.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe that this turn is going to happen this Saturday. That's just my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But
we'll get there.
And we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, and I have an opinion on how that's gonna happen, but we'll get there.
Okay.
And then to have then to have Sammy step in for Jimmy. And then Sammy and Jay hit the 1D together. I mean, they're just spreading it on thick, man. Just come on, man. This is Young and the Restless shit. This is Days of Our Lives. This is through sands through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives. I'm old.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am old.
Very general hospital.
So yeah, it's wow. Yeah, like you said, the first hour was super dope. If it was an hour-long show, it's a 3 count.
But it wasn't, so it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't a 3 count show, but we'll get there.
No, if it was an hour-long show, it'd have been a 3 count show.
I mean,
okay.
Sure.
Yeah, on that first hour, it's a 3 count show. And then we had debauchery and foolery.
You guys think so? All right. Well, okay. I kind of differ there, but all right. So
you don't think the first hour in itself was a 3 count?
No, I agree. I just don't think the show was bad after that. I agree, but all right. Let's keep going here. So the lights go out after LA Knight comes out and he challenges any legend that's backstage. The lights go out. The Undertaker comes out, but not just any Undertaker.
The MAGA Taker.
Anyway,
the Blue Lives Matter. Shout outs to Powerbomb Juicy that pointed it out because I didn't see it until I had to rewind it. Shout outs to the Blue Lives Matter. I won't go there because of what's gonna be released tomorrow. That Blue Lives Matter license plate, I was like, oh, you're just going full. I couldn't even get excited.
It was on the bike? It was on the bike or something.
Yes, of course it was on the bike. On the bike, in the bike.
Oh,
Okay?
I
Quote
didn't see
unquote.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Ray, what's up, man? Um, so that kind of threw me. All right, yeah. So Undertaker comes out, American Badass gimmick, which is, look, I get it. Okay, it's still cool to see. We haven't seen that in like 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of the dead man coming out every single time. Anytime we have anytime you want to have the Undertaker, it's always in that dead man gimmick. I thought this was a nice change. Thought it was a nice change of pace. I don't know if Fred Durst is on their like ban list. That's why they didn't use Roland. But they used Kid Rock.
I honestly would have preferred Roland.
Kid Rock.
That was the best Undertaker.
I don't like.
Well,
I don't like Kid Rock either.
Yeah, Kid Rock was the original.
I know.
I thought that was a nice touch.
I thought Roland would have been a better, especially coming out on a bike.
Roland would have been better. I actually would have been a little bit more excited to see McIntyre if it was Roland.
I tend to,
you get the McIntyre, then you put Kid Rock on top of that. I was like, okay, girl, let's move on.
Yeah, I agree, but that Kid Rock song threw me back to Judgment Day.
Yeah, I know, and the Iron Man, right?
Yes.
I remember. We're old, but I remember. Triple H Rock.
Yep. Shawn Michaels the referee.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
All right. So this led to Bray Wyatt coming out. There was a nice moment between Taker and Bray after.
I want to know what he said. That's what I want to know. I want to know what he said.
We may never know.
Hopefully, not something racist about JoJo. But anyway.
No. Come be. No. I mean, Undertaker and Limp Bizkit is like a well-orchestrated JBJ sandwich. Look, yeah, I think Roland would have been better, but that's just me. Knuckles, come back. Knuckles. Oh man,
I'm screaming about the JoJo game. I'm sorry. I'm screaming.
It's not
I know I love JoJo, but all right.
Well, JoJo.
Oh, not that JoJo.
Yeah, the JoJo that Bray is.
Yes.
Married? Yeah.
Yeah, you said Mojo JoJo, and I was like,
no, I just said that to be funny.
Anyway, let's keep going. I thought this was a great segment. I thought it was a great segment with Taker and Bray Wyatt. Nice way to pass the torch. I thought this was cool.
As long as Bray Wyatt does something with that torch, we'll be all right.
We'll see. We'll see this Saturday.
I mean, I still stand on Bray Wyatt should have beat Taker.
But he had just lost to Brock the year before, and I don't think they wanted him to lose 2 WrestleManias in a row. And I think that's what it was. Bray was just in a bad spot. But yeah, I do agree. Bray was just in a bad spot that year.
That honestly would have been a better torch pass to me personally.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Next, we were supposed to have there was some backstage stuff with APA, which was cool. Baron Corbin, Godfather. That was funny stuff. We had it. Then we had this alleged steel cage match that was supposed to happen. It's my understanding the match got cut because the Bloodline segment went too long. That's right. What my understanding.
That's what I heard.
May I say something?
Sucks. Sure.
Okay. So here's my issue, right? And a lot of you made a big deal because the women's wrestling fans were upset about that. And they have every right to be upset about that because, of course, out of all the things that could have gotten cut, the women's match got cut. Which, happy anniversary, Raw, typical. We didn't need. Okay, yes, the Bloodline thing did run a little bit long, which, okay, you can be upset at that. Don't be upset with Roman, even though he does need to learn how to stay within time. I'm not going to say that. There's a couple of things that could have been cut, like that whole APA segment could have been a lot shorter than what it was.
Yeah.
We didn't need, and once again, I'm gonna give credit to where credit is due. Powerbomb Jutsu has said DX has been reuniting longer than they were together.
Yeah,
They could have cut.
that is a fact.
They could have cut that segment. Like honestly, I don't need Triple H and all of his buddies and to do this self-sucking off of themselves. That wasn't needed. It wasn't needed, and it's just typical for the fact that the women's match got cut, or
it,
the
it,
the the women's match that they promoted and hyped up. It it was it was disappointing. Yes.
yeah,
There's a lot of there's a lot of discourse behind it, and I get it. And me as a women's wrestling fan, I was looking forward to that match. Yes, it was disappointing that their match got cut. Was I surprised that it happened? No. Triple H got to give well, they got to suck themselves off just to make them feel better about themselves. And a lot of things could have been cut. I could talk about the lack of women's legends besides Medusa. Um, we can
That was
talk about
another
that,
issue.
but
but I think there's a reason
that's
for that.
for
There's
another
a reason
day.
for that. I think there's a reason for that, though.
Yes, DX reunions are starting to get lame. I don't care anymore. And I was like, well, anyway, shout outs to the ninth wonder of the world. Um, I didn't care. No, I was upset. No, I'm gonna start with the women's match. I was upset. Now, how they handled it was cool because you can get a stipulation for a later time. That's
Yeah.
fine. But for the fact that in 19 years, even though they didn't mention Victoria or Jack, I mean, the Victoria or Lita, it'd be nice, like, hey, it's been 19 years, Victoria and Lita.
Hmm.
Hey, they exist unless they're going to be at the Rumble. I don't know. But it would have been nice to acknowledge a lot of the women, and not just the women that you want to bring back or that you couldn't bring back. But anyway, Nikki or Brie, I don't know which twin it was,
It's
dragged
Nikki.
them, and they deserved it. It was Nikki. Shout out to Nikki. You
Hmm.
know, I used to give Nikki hell, but honestly, she loves the business. And a lot of y'all give the divas hell, but you have to look at the crop of women that were there. Yes, we had the Kelly Kellys. We had, yeah, the Kelly Kellys, one that couldn't wrestle. Um,
Leave Barbie
you had the
alone.
Tori Wilsons. You had the Tori Wilsons, but you also had Jazz.
Wait, why did
You had
Tori just catch a
Jacqueline.
stray? Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
yeah, no.
whoa,
You
whoa.
had Jazz, you had Jacqueline, you had Beth, Melina. They may not all have been there at the same time, but a good crop of women were around during the Divas time. So let's not discredit them, even though yes, some of the matches were very sexually provocative, but they did what they did with their time. But yeah, I hated that the women's match got cut, but I'm not surprised.
So, yes, I agree with the DX reunion. They just did one, so I don't think you really needed another
Right.
one. They just did one. It's not even necessarily. Oh, I didn't like the segment. It's just they literally
Oh, I
just
did
did
like the
it.
segment. I did like the segment. I didn't care.
I thought it was cool. It was a good way to get Imperium on television, and to get Seth Rollins out there. Listen, the way that they used the legends on Raw, I thought was good. I thought it was a good way. Yes, okay, it's Raw 30, so you want to have the legends on there, but it's like I don't think they took away from the younger talent besides obviously this cage match. I think that they did a good job of like intertwining the legends with the younger stars, like DX basically powdering out, and Kurt Angle, which is it's always nice to see Kurt. Basically powdering away from Imperium. Hey, I'm too old to fight,
Yeah.
but Seth Rollins isn't. The Street Profits aren't. And then we got a really fun 6-man with Kurt Angle as the referee. So
Oh yeah, that system was fun.
yeah, like so I'm not as critical of this Raw as everybody else. I hated the fact that they cut the Becky Bailey match because I even said it. I said it as I was watching. I was like, wait a minute, so we just cut a match we promoted, like an advertised match, but which isn't really like WWE. To be honest with you, to totally cut an advertised match. Not now. I know cards subject to change, pal. I get it, but like normally speaking, they don't just cut matches usually.
But when they do, they involve women.
Bonji says WWE does not care about the women's division. I don't think that's true. I think there is a lack of care at times, but I don't think. Look, Becky's one of the most over people in the whole business. Like I don't think it's like Bianca's also one of the most over people. Charlotte, so I don't think it's that they don't care about it, but when they look for something to cut, oh well, how much time do the women have? Yeah, let's just cut that. Yeah. So it sucks. It does. It really does. But I think the bigger thing is that they cut the match so they didn't have to rush it, because they probably could have still did the match, but I think they want to give Bayley and Becky time,
especially for a steel cage match.
Exactly, especially between two people that's been feuding for the last few months. So I think it was more so that not necessarily they wanted to just cut it. I think that they wanted to give them more time, and when they realized that, oh man, okay, they probably only have like a segment. Well, let's just rush it. Let's just do a beatdown angle instead and give them more time, maybe at a later date.
But you know what I would have did? I think I would have did it a little different, except for I know we got the beatdown angle. I think I would have did it a little bit different. I would have had the match advertised, had it come on as usual, but I think I would have had Bayley take a powder. I would think, Becky comes out, she's in the cage waiting on Bayley, and Bayley comes out with the rest of Damage Control, and Bayley says, you know what? I don't feel like wrestling tonight. So, I'm just going to, instead of having that beatdown angle, because now you have to have another match between these two, but you already broadcast and advertised the match with the stipulation and gimmick, which is the steel cage. So now what do? Do you give them a regular match?
No, I think you have to do this. I think you have to do the steel cage match. You have to still do, you literally advertise this match. I think you have to deliver it.
That's what I'm saying. I think it would have been
better. They might as well
better.
deliver it at Mania.
Yeah, I think
we're gonna sit here and wait up until Mania for
another 2 months, right?
Match. Yeah, between Becky and Bayley when they just promoted it on Raw this past week. Right. I'm not saying. Well, obviously, I wouldn't have a choice if that's what they choose to do. But it's
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it would have looked better if they'd have had Bayley be like, you know what? I ain't feeling it this week, so I'm gonna make you wait another 7 days.
I think the crowd would have. I think they would have completely turned on it though. They had to give the crowd something, and that's what they did. Is they gave them the beatdown. I think the crowd would have they would have turned on that whole. They might have turned on the show, and Bayley just decided, I don't feel like wrestling tonight, and just went to the back, and it's a great heel move. I give you that. That's a great heel move. That's an amazing heel move. But I think the live crowd in attendance, especially Philly, they would have turned on the rest of that show.
Okay. We won't talk about my experience.
In Philly?
The bus ride from hell.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What was that, Jobber Slam weekend?
Yes.
Oh, man. The beatdown angles are old. Knuckles got a point with the MJF style decline. I agree. It's a good heel move. I just don't think the crowd would have accepted it.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think they would have been more legitimately upset than oh, Bayley's such a great heel. I think they would have been, damn, they literally just lied. They just cheated us out of a steel cage match. Even though they still kind of did.
Right, they actually did. So,
but at least it kind of made sense that that Becky wasn't able to compete because she just got the life beat out of her. I'm saying by Damage Control. That kind of makes the point is they should have just did the match. They should have did the match. Find some other place to cut it to cut time, but they should have just did the match. And as far as the lack of women being represented on the show, I think it's because most of them are probably going to be at the Rumble, and they didn't want to ruin that. I think that's what it really was. Because think about it, you have a Raw 30 without Trish and Lita. You know what I mean? Like, so I think they're probably going to be at the Rumble.
I mean, legends that would be more exciting. Like, I don't want to see DX for the 58th time. I don't want to see Road Dogg at all, ever. Where was Mick Foley? You know, Mick Foley had one of the greatest moments in Raw history.
Mick Foley declined. This is care of woke culture. Mick Foley declined because he said woke culture said that he said in an article that if he had came to Raw 30, that'd have been like his 32nd straight day of traveling or something like that.
Okay,
so
that's fair.
So he said he was going to decline. He was going to go home, be with his wife, and be with his children.
Okay,
and so that's what I heard, and I completely understand it.
Wait, keep that up right there. That second sentence,
cut the
right there.
Cut the Hulk Hogan BS match. Could have happened. Hogan was only out there for a minute, so I don't think that took up that much time anyway.
That took enough time. I did not want to see that racist piece of shit on my television.
That to open the show.
But you could have cut Jimmy Hart. That would have been cool. Jimmy Hart's just fine.
Yeah, but. And then Ray also said, Mick Foley couldn't make it. Yeah. All right.
Okay. See, I wasn't aware of that.
I didn't know that either. We got to keep going though, guys. All right. So you guys already talked about the DX reunion. Talked about the match, the triple threat. Let's keep going then. All right. So we had Bianca Belair promo, and Charlotte, the two champions out there. This was another thing they said that they could have probably just had Bianca give Sonya the KOD and then played Alexa video, and that would have been the end of that. They didn't really need another Bianca Sonya match for the 100th time, which I get.
I can agree.
I get. Yeah, I agree with that. That was cool. Hold on. No. If you had the entrance, the guy running out with the microphone and the rambling Hogan was out there for 3 minutes too long. Yeah, I agree with you guys.
The megaphone?
No,
megaphone?
It's a microphone.
No, that's a megaphone. Jimmy Hart carries a megaphone.
Hogan had a microphone. You saw Hogan. All right. No, don't throw those. You need those to write things down.
Listen, I like writing things down, but there's nothing on it yet.
Oh, we're getting there. Oh.
And we'll need to get there.
Yeah, we gotta get there. All right.
Who is knocking on the door? What is that?
Veer?
Oh. No, hell.
That was definitely me patting my head.
Oh man. All right. All right. Cool. Bianca won a match.
Put my thoughts on shuffle.
Ooh, girl.
Yeah, I know. Ray said the guy ran out to give Hogan the microphone because it was malfunctioning. Yeah. Bonji said he thought it was Bear too.
I'm screaming. Whatever. I would like to thank that microphone for malfunctioning because I really didn't want to hear him. Really didn't care. But moving left and right,
brothers.
Miz comes out there and Miz is upset because he's the first ever Grand Slam champion in WWE. And there's no Miz TV segment. Kevin Owens in classic Stone Cold fashion comes out there.
Yeah.
Stuns
Miz.
And as Miz is getting up, still groggy, stuns him again, So
great sell by the Miz too.
It was a good sell. I really like that.
Great sell by the Miz.
Yeah. The fans are going crazy for KO. He says that Sami Zayn is not guilty per the trial earlier that Roman Reigns said. But on Sunday he's gonna be guilty of taking Roman Reigns' title, or he's gonna. Well, I don't think he used the word die trying, but he said that he's gonna do everything in his power to win the championship. Baby faces are not supposed to lie, Kev, but we'll get there. Okay. So, we had a no disqualification match for the United States Championship. Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory. At the very last minute, the music hits, and the one and only, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, comes out there, F5's Lashley, F5's Theory, but F5's Theory onto Lashley. 1, 2, 3, still United States Champion. Austin Theory, and we go off the air with Theory still as champion, as if anybody thought anything differently. Theory will hold that title to WrestleMania, but we'll get there.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not saying no to the fact that Theory is gonna hold the title.
Oh.
God, Brock, will you just leave us alone? Like,
No.
God.
Thank you. Like, please.
Jesus Christ.
Please.
We've
You know
done
what?
this before.
Theory, leave us alone also. Leave. Get out right now. You and me. Like, leave.
That's not the JoJo I was talking about earlier. But,
leave. I like both of those JoJos.
Yeah,
they both can sing. But it's just like,
that is true.
I am exhausted. Okay. I had a feeling it was going to be shenanigans.
Yeah.
I was hoping it wasn't those kind of shenanigans. I was just like, it's bad enough someone that should be on, near children is on my screen. And then, I said this before, the last time we saw him, I would rather see your wife.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar.
Like, give me the give me the animal sound with the whip crack, and I would honestly rather see Sable. I would rather see Sable. I promise you, I would rather see Sable.
Listen, this was a perfect. WWE played this so wrong, so effing wrong. This is okay. Anybody paying attention to the segment with Bobby and MVP earlier in the show?
Yes, talk about it.
Okay, so
you good?
Damn it. MVP meets up with Bobby Lashley backstage. They have a yada yada yada, and Atlanta turns and whoop whoop whoop. And MVP hints at the Hurt Business. And Bobby tells him, you know what? Just leave me alone and let me handle my business. Cool. I'm cool with that. This was a perfect spot to have MVP and Omos. I know a lot of people don't want to have Bobby Lashley and Omos again, but this was a perfect spot to have Omos and MVP come in and cost Bobby the championship. It did not have to be Brock Lesnar. We've had that already. They had a good match. Brock and Bobby had a great match. Let me just not discredit that. But how many times do we have to sit here and watch Raw and hear I'm over it. This was a perfect opportunity to set up MVP, Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, and instead of having Bobby Lashley, you put Omos in there, and then later on down the line, you implant the Street Profits, and then you have a whole nother Hurt Business without Bobby Lashley.
Okay,
and they.
So this is where.
Go ahead.
This is where I disagree. This is where I disagree. Right. Hey people. Hi, King V here. When you guys made graphics of the new Hurt Business, can you stop putting all the niggas together? Okay. All right. I'm so tired. Like, I get it. You can run the Hurt Business back. I would love that. Keep the Street Profits separate. We don't. Honestly, I prefer the Street Profits being the Street Profits. They are good where they're at. If it's not broke, don't fix it. All right. If you're gonna add anyone to the Hurt Business, it should be a returning Trinity Fatu, and I'm gonna credit Lola Blue. I'm gonna credit Lola Blue for saying that. I'm gonna credit her for saying that because she has been saying that for a long time. Instead of putting her in the bloodline, honestly, put her in the Hurt Business. That would make one, no, not because she's black, but it would make a lot more sense because with a good story, and as Lola Blue said, with a good story, her being a part of the Hurt Business could work. It would work. But like this graphic with every single black person on the fucking roster in Raw, like I saw one with Bianca on there. Like, no, let Bianca be Bianca. Let the Street Profits be the Street Profits. If you're gonna do the Hurt Business, okay, MVP, Sheldon and Cedric because that worked, and Omos and Bobby Lashley with maybe a returning if she ever decides to return with a returning Naomi. Like literally, that would be a good Hurt Business. You don't need to add any other niggas. You don't need to bring up New Day, Lash Legend, or Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams. No, yet, 9, absolutely not. Black
Ron Simmons.
Like bring back Ron Simmons, Jazz, Shaniqua, like Jacqueline. The ghost of Rocky Johnson, like Harlem Heat. I'm so tired.
Coco Beware.
Like you just bring a picture of the Junkyard Dog, like Bobo Brazil. I'm tired, okay?
Ice Train, Savio Vega.
Like, please.
D'Lo Brown.
Like, for real, stop putting all the niggas together, okay? You can bring back the Hurt Business without putting every single fucking Negro on the goddamn poster. Stop it. I hate it. I hate it all.
Can Bobby Lashley just put Brock out completely, please? Brock can still go, guys.
No, that's not the problem. It's not that Brock can't go. Brock is very talented. I would never sit here and deny that man's talent. I'm just tired. If you're gonna give us Brock and Bobby either at Mania or Elimination Chamber, have Bobby go over because the Hurt Business gets involved. If you're gonna do something like that. But I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. It's sleepy in here. Fuck.
All right.
That nigga's getting on my nerves.
Oh my goodness. The Lashley Lesnar match is gonna be a big move match. I doubt it will have actual wrestling. That's fine. That's what it needs to be. It's two big guys just going out there and trying to kill each other.
Don't put New Day on the poster. Stop it.
All right, hold on. Ray says I think Hurt Business should be a group of up and coming black wrestlers, because Hurt Business is supposed to be a black version of Evolution, right? No, I don't. I wouldn't. No,
I wouldn't even get that vibe from them.
Yeah. I'm not reading all of this.
What is it?
Much
oh my
respect,
god!
Bonji.
Did you push Sean out?
Oh, top flight powerhouse.
Now Booker T is not going to be in anybody's Hurt Business because there's too many black people for him. Anyway, moving left and right along.
Don't do that. Don't.
Moving left and right along.
Don't do that. All right. That was Monday Night Raw. We gotta move on. What do you guys give Monday Night Raw here?
A 2 count, and I said what I said.
Okay. Knuckles. And in the comments, you guys can also. Is that a 2? Okay. All right. So 2 count for Knuckles. I'm going near fall. I really enjoyed this Raw. This is the best Raw in a long time.
I haven't.
Yeah, I feel you. And everybody
Mike, you damn near killed me.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. I said D'Lo Brown, and I'm laughing, and I see out the corner of my eye.
Yeah. Oh man,
you messing with the real deal now.
1 count for me, Ray. Whoa, what?
I'm sorry ass out on the street.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay.
Ray gave it a 1 count.
Ray gave it a 1 count.
Explain yourself, sir.
Yeah. Explain yourself as we continue to keep moving. NXT is basically the Toxic Attraction show.
Pretty much.
Gigi
We knew
and
they were getting back
JC
together.
attacked Roxy. Roxy looked like a stupid baby face because everybody could see that swerve coming a mile away.
Yeah.
That was pretty much all I got from NXT.
Yeah, I really didn't. NXT was nah to me.
I do have something to say
Go ahead.
I do have something to say about NXT very quickly.
Yeah.
V, you might want to mute your chat when I say this because I know you're not going to agree with me, but I do have sympathy and I do feel sorry at this point for Nikita Lyons.
Oh, definitely.
She is injured again.
Yeah. So an MCL.
This time MCL and ACL. It's getting to a point. It's getting to a point now. It's getting to a point now where I fear for her career.
That's the same injury that Bailey had, right?
Yes. So being in
at least a year.
Yeah, 9 months to a year.
Yeah.
But it's getting to a point now to where it's going to affect your career. Because if you're injury prone like that,
yeah.
You know, nobody's really gonna want to take a gamble on you in the ring. Like this is like the third time she's been injured in what, a year?
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel bad for her. When I heard about it, I was just like, "Oh man, not again!" And it got nothing to do with how I feel about her, how I think she looks.
Yeah.
It got nothing to do with that. This is a shoot. I feel bad for her because she's injured all the time. She's been put in a position where she was supposed to get push after push after push after push, and she would always get hurt. That is just like, it's just unfortunate that stuff like that happens to her because she's very talented. She's got the look. She's got the skill in the ring. Yeah. You know, it's just unfortunate.
It's crazy because you never want to see a talent get injured or anything like that. Like,
except Hulk Hogan. Sorry. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not fucking sorry.
Ray said,
I do feel bad for her.
Asleep. Wow, that's crazy.
I do feel.
Raw made you near fall asleep. I see what you
made me nearly fall asleep. See the play.
Near fall asleep. Yeah. I see what you did there.
Yeah, I see what you did there. No, I do feel bad for her. I'm not gonna wish injury on her because I'm not a fan. You know, she's not Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, it's just happening too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. WWE just seems corny to me. I know AEW is still kind of amateur. I wouldn't call it amateur. Still kind of amateur, but the realism makes me feel like it's a better product. At times, I like. Listen, AEW has its times, and WWE has its times. This Raw to me was really good. Now, Dynamite is usually the better show, but I mean, there's times where it's not. But I definitely NXT was 2 count, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that there.
The thing, and I've said this, I probably said this on the show, it just does not feel must-see anymore. It feels like if you, like, the only time to really watch NXT is for, like, the specials now. Like, the weekly television show just doesn't feel important.
Right.
I disagree with you. I'm gonna make it really quick because we do got to move on to AEW to the predictions. NXT. NXT is a good show. You know, it's a lot of good matches. I feel like something's missing, and I don't know what it is. Or if the thing that's missing is no longer here. I don't know. But NXT has gotten better for me overall. Because there's some progression there. It needs a little bit more work, a little bit more polishing, but you see a lot of the newer talents getting time, and I have zero problem with that because a lot of them can show out. I may not be a fan of Tiffany Stratton, but that girl can work.
Yes,
Reason you
And
don't care for
absolutely.
Tiffany Stratton?
I
Oh, I
agree with
actually
that.
like Tiffany. I think she's really good.
that young lady, I'm not a fan. I don't connect, but that young lady can work.
Yes, she can.
And it's it's we have good stuff there. It was an Apollo moment with Trick and Carmelo. That was a cool segment.
It's cool.
I feel like a lot of the people that are still there that shouldn't be there need to move forward. And I think once we have more of a focus on the talent that's up and coming, even though some of them are, but a lot of them that are mainstays need to move forward to the main roster. Personally, that's just how I personally feel. Just to build new stars. I just feel that there's something that's missing. I don't know what it is. It's something that's missing that's keeping me from being like, oh, this is a near fall show. This is the kind of show. I don't know what it is, but hopefully they can find their groove soon. That's all I
Yeah,
got.
I just think that prime, that peak NXT, that peak, okay, that peak NXT era is just over. Honestly, I think that I think they had their time between like that 2015 to like maybe 2017-18 period was like peak NXT,
Hmm.
and I think that it's kind of gone now. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying it's a bad show. That's why it's not a bad show. It's a good show. It just I feel like if I don't watch it, I'm not really missing much anymore.
Hmm.
Like, and
Okay.
that's what my issue is. Like, I I feel like I'm good with just watching maybe the go home show for a PLE,
Mhm.
and then watching the show after the PLE, and then taking a break from NXT,
Mhm.
and then watching again once they get closer towards another premium live. Like, I'm not excited to watch NXT.
Hmm.
I guess you could say.
Fair.
Like, it's great talent there, and I'm not trying to bury the talent. It's great talent there. It's just it doesn't. It's nothing that draws me in. Like, oh, I have to see this. Like, it's like, oh, okay, wrestling's on Tuesday. I watch it. It's like that. That's kind of the thing for me. But we can move on.
Yes, to AEW.
To AEW. I'll make it quick.
There's
So
only one thing I want to talk about.
the Jay Briscoe tribute.
Yes.
Okay. All I thought, Ruby Riott did get a win over Tony Storm after help from Britt Baker. Surprisingly, Jungle Hook defeated All Ego, Ethan Page, and Matt Hardy. Um, the family therapy thing with the Guns and the Acclaimed. Uh, Jericho and Guevara defeated Andrade and Starks, who I just have not seen it for action yet, but I know he's good.
Really?
I know he's good. Yeah, I just have not seen it. I'm look. There's a million talents on
Wow.
the independents that can do cool stuff. I'm not. I'm just
You
not.
know who I don't see it for in that match?
I get it, but I think he's more of a star than Action Andretti is. But that's
Yikes.
just my own opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm not saying that can't change. I'm just not
Hmm.
seeing it for Action Andretti yet. Starks, however, is a star.
A star.
And I'm a huge fan of Ricky Starks. But yeah, I don't know. I just Action Andretti, no, I don't see it. But that's just me. Trying to see if there's anything else. Brian Cage lost to Bryan Danielson. They're doing this injury thing with Bryan Danielson. Brian is going to wrestle no matter what. And next week, we get a treat. We get Bryan Danielson versus Timothy Thatcher on Dynamite.
I was like, oh my.
That's gonna be something. Ray says AEW gets a 3 count. We didn't even get there yet, pal, but we're getting there. Gets a 3 count with confetti, a standing ovation, and cult of personality on level 10 blasting. Just kidding. But I think he's serious.
Oh, it definitely doesn't get a 3 count, but yeah.
was good, but we'll get there. Ricky Starks gets a lot of love from fans. Yeah, because he's good. Like
He's good
he's
because he's
Like,
good. Simply, period. That's it.
I enjoyed, and you probably skipped it, but I enjoyed the Darby Matthews match. Darby
Sure
got a win.
did.
Darby got a win after everybody was basically thrown out. Everybody fought to the back. So we got a one-on-one match. And Samoa Joe said, the title that you're holding hostage from me, I'm getting back. So we'll see if that happens. Like I said, Ruby beat Tony, and then we let's get to the main event here as Knuckles makes his return. The main event was Mark Briscoe. Bring out both of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. Versus Jay Lethal, who
my emotions.
Who we all know was really close to Jay Briscoe. This was an emotional match. You could see say what you want about Jay Lethal, but you could see he was ready to break down in tears before the match even started. I mean, Ray's commenting on Darby's match. Yes, Darby was awesome. I don't like how AEW interrupts their interview. Sorry. Who was being interviewed? I'm trying to. Okay. I guess Darby was doing an in-ring interview, and then Samoa Joe interrupted it. Just clear. That's what happened, Knuckles.
I believe
we
that's
can't
what
hear
happened.
you. You're muted.
He came out. He came up on the video wall.
Okay.
He didn't physically come out. He came up on the video screen.
Yes. Yeah, I remember now. All right. So yeah, Mark Briscoe versus Jay Lethal, main event AEW Dynamite.
Okay. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. I can say I'm gonna put how I feel about Jay Lethal aside. Okay, this is the first and last time I'm doing this. Man, Jay Lethal's music hits and he's already like in tears.
Yep.
Like I was like, oh, so this is how we're gonna this is what's gonna happen. Like I'm gonna be emotional. Okay, great. But when the Briscoes music hits,
reach for the sky,
and Mark came out with both titles. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I teared up right there. I was like, oh god, no.
That glory tear.
I wasn't. No, it wasn't the glory tear. It was. We're not gonna do the type of crying that I did, but I was like a wreck because I was just like, I can't. And I tweeted this from the show page. I give Mark every ounce of credit available for being able to wrestle days after losing your brother. I also give Jay Lethal credit because they were close. I give Mark so much credit because honestly, and a lot of people was tweeting it, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. The music would hit, and y'all would have to drag me to the ring. I would be on the floor. Right. The resilience that it takes for Mark to perform, and then hit Jay's finisher. Oh god, I was like, okay.
I was like, oh yeah, Jay Driller.
Oh, I was like, okay, so I'm gonna be crying during the last part of the show, and I did.
And he hit the froggy bowl through the table.
Also. Yes, he did.
Oh,
I love that name, froggy bowl.
It was honestly, it was a great froggy bowl. It was such a, it was a good match. It was a fantastic match. It was. Man, woof, child. Okay, y'all go.
No, look, you covered it. Yeah, go ahead, Knuckles.
I agree with V. I'm going to give Jay Lethal all the credit in the world right now. I will say I am a fan of Jay Lethal based on wrestling ability alone. I think he is a tremendous wrestler. But I think here's the thing that got me. I knew about Mark was going to be there, and
Mhm.
I said that to lead up to my last point before after I say this. Um, the thing that got me was the video package of his daughter saying,
Mhm.
my dad's a little crazy, but I love my daddy. I was
Oh
like,
man.
I was
Yeah.
like, I turned to my wife and I was like, who the hell is cutting onions in here? Like, are you cutting onions in here? Because it was just like, I was just like, because it flashed me back to my kids.
Yeah.
I have kids,
Mhm.
and I was just like, man, and just his brother, and full credit to him for being able to go out there and perform under the circumstances. Now I say that to say this: if you want to uphold the credibility, Warner Brothers Media, you will sign Mark Briscoe
Mm.
to a contract.
If I was so, I'm sorry,
You will
Happy.
sign. You will say no. It's fine. You will sign him to a contract. This is not something where Jay is still with us and something else happened,
Yeah.
and there was another scandal or something like that. No, the man is no longer with us. Let Mark live out his brother's legacy. Sign him. In a perfect world, Mark would make his way up the rankings and become Ring of Honor World Champion.
Yeah.
And dedicate it to his brother. That's in a perfect world. But
Yeah.
we all know that's probably not going to happen. But the least you can do, you are already under scrutiny because you didn't even want to broadcast the Celebration of Life program.
Right.
So now you finally gave in and said, okay, Mark, you can wrestle. That you're not impressing us by doing that. You really want to impress me? Sign him. Let him come on TV. Let him wrestle on behalf of his brother. So we can. It's not like they're terrible talents. The Briscoe brothers are amazing talents.
Yeah.
Let that man Mark wrestle. Let him wrestle.
If he wants to, right now.
If he wants, yeah. If he wants to.
No. No. Full disclosure. Over time.
Yeah.
Take a month. Take 2 months. Take 3 months. Take a year. But when you are ready, sign him.
Yeah.
Because what you don't want to happen is for the fact that Jay's not with us, you don't want Mark to fall into some sort of obscurity. Because we know Mark is not a singles wrestler. He was always with his brother.
Yeah.
And now his brother's not here with us. So let that man Mark have something. And not just let him fall by the wayside. Keep him on TV. Keep him on Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor and AEW are one and the same. Let that man fight for Ring of Honor and let him be on TV.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that I thought the show was gonna end with Mark Briscoe as All Elite. I'll probably still be on the floor right now. But
it was nice how they did it though with the whole locker room.
It was nice how nice how they did. I give credit to Tony Stark. Whoa, not Stark. Tony Khan.
Yeah,
not Iron Man. Sorry. Sorry. Wow. Hey,
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Wow. I give a lot of credit to Tony Khan because he basically went above and beyond to make sure that this was able to be seen. And I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad that Mark got a chance to honor his brother. I wish Mark ultimate healing.
Absolutely.
Him, Jay's daughters, his wife, the whole family, because that just honestly, I just could, I wouldn't be able to do it.
This hit us like Brody Lee.
Yeah.
This hit us just like with Brody Lee passed. We were like, whoa.
Yeah.
And like it hit us in the field for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Ray said, I think another thing they should do is hold a tournament for the Ring of Honor tag team titles and name it the Jay Briscoe Tag Team Tournament.
I'd love that.
Yeah, I love that idea.
I like that idea. I like that idea too, but I think it should be an annual thing. I don't think it should be for the Ring of Honor tag titles. This should be an annual thing.
Yeah, but then what do the winners get? A tag team title opportunity, right?
Yeah, either top. Yeah, something like the Owen Hart joint.
Okay.
So they get a trophy.
Like the inaugural one could be for the titles, and then moving forward, it could be for the tag team title opportunity.
Yeah. You have a Jay Briscoe tag team tournament, and the winner of that tournament, you get a tag team title shot down the line. You also get a trophy, and every year thereafter, it's this. Every year thereafter, it's the same. You get a trophy, you get a tag title shot. The next year, you get a trophy, you get a tag team title shot. It is every year.
As long as there's like permission from the family, I'm cool with that. The family got to be okay with it.
Right.
Exactly. So from what I hear behind the scenes, Tony's helping so much, even like what we don't hear. I'm hearing that he's doing a lot for the family of Jay Briscoe. So we'll see. And that was Dynamite this past week, guys. So I'm going to give Dynamite I give it a nickel. Why not? I'll give it a nickel.
I think.
You know what? Strictly because of the main event, I'm gonna agree with you.
I think I'm with you, V.
Okay.
What did you give it, V?
Near full.
I'm giving it a 3 count.
Oh, there it is.
Strictly because of the main event.
I'm giving it a 3 count. I'm giving it a 3 count because I had to take care of something. I was gone for about 3 minutes, but simply because of stuff that I saw.
Wait, did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Sorry, that was an obscure. That was an obscure reference.
Thank you, Mr. Bischoff.
Wow.
Thank you, Mr. Bischoff. Thank you.
Wow, Mike. Can't believe you did that.
Yeah, you did it. Strictly because of the seeds being planted of things that are going on. Bryan Danielson, I like it.
Yeah.
I love what they're doing with the women's division now. Starting to separate homegrown AEW from whatever. Britt Baker eventually turning face. I see that.
Which, I mean, at this point, it's like long overdue anyway. So
I see that.
She still is a heel now. So it's like, might as well. But yeah, go ahead.
I see that. What are they calling themselves? Jungle Hook? Hook Boy? Whatever. I don't know.
Don't they call Hooks fans the Hooker?
V, get up off the floor.
I heard that that's what they call them.
The Hookers.
The Hookers.
Did we reference that in another episode?
I think we did.
Yeah. I agree, Ray. The homegrown versus outside award is about to be lit. I agree completely. But I give it a 3 count, and not to mention the main event was just the icing on the cake.
I agree. All right, guys, it's time. It's what you guys been waiting for.
Time to write it.
2-hour mark.
Knuckles, time to write things down.
Time to write things down, pal.
Let me blow the dust off the paper.
Even though Ray says Jungle Hook is lame to me, don't worry. They're done now. Let's get to it. So the Royal Rumble goes down this Saturday, live from San Antonio, Alamo Dome,
Texas.
Live. Yeah.
Live, or on tape delay. But anyway, so in the opening, I don't know what's opening, but let's do it this way, right? Let's start with the pitch black match here.
Okay.
We have LA Knight, versus Uncle Howdy or Bray Wyatt or the Eater of Pinfalls or I don't know who we're getting this week. This Saturday.
I'm tired of you.
I don't know what we're getting. Okay, Ray gave Dynamite a 3 count. Thanks, Ray. All right, so Royal Rumble time. I don't. You know what? This is weird, right? Because this is Bray Wyatt's first match back on television. I know he's worked house shows and things of that nature, but this is his first match. First match back. This will be interesting. LA Knight just got basically punked out on Raw. Undertaker choked him, and then Bray hit him with Sister Abigail. How can you have Bray Wyatt lose his first match back here? I don't think it's going to happen. I think Bray Wyatt wins this. Whoever wants to go next.
I'm thinking. I'm buffering. I'm loading.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to agree with you.
Okay.
Because why keep him out the ring for this long just to have him lose?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when people are looking forward to him being back in the ring.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Bray Wyatt also.
But what kind of story? Think about the story. It could be if Bray Wyatt loses his first match back. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh shit! Wait, hold up. Wait.
I just thought about
delete.
Seth
all that
Rollins,
shit.
Seth Rollins, where you at?
Okay, all right, I see you go. All right.
Is it my turn?
Yes, Knuckles.
Yeah.
I am going with LA Knight. Yeah. That will set up Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think LA Knight is gonna win the lights out match. It's a pitch black match, but pitch black match. Say that 5 times.
I thought it was lights out.
No, it's the Mountain Dew.
It's the Mountain Dew pitch black match. Yeah.
And there it is.
It's gonna be mad dark. How about that? It's gonna be mad dark. The mad dark match.
See, look, pitch black match.
Oh.
Yeah.
The mad dark match.
The mad dark match.
Are you bringing in? There are no Negroes in this match, B. Just saying.
Yikes. Well.
Clearly.
I was gonna say something, but.
All right. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna say LA Knight wins because something that you said really quick, Mike, a couple of seconds ago.
Yeah.
The story that's gonna be told, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think what we're thinking of, or what might happen, is that okay, Bray Wyatt loses, whatever.
Yeah.
He's trying not to go backwards. He's trying not to relapse, right? I think that him losing is going to be the start of his relapse. And that could build towards him completely going either back to the Fiend or going back to the Eater of Worlds. You know, I think we're gonna get the darkest Bray Wyatt that we ever had.
That's a good take.
So I'm gonna say LA Knight wins here.
Yeah. All right.
Because LA Knight honestly needs it.
He does.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll be that guy. I'm gonna stick with Bray Wyatt. I'm gonna stick with Bray Wyatt. We'll see what happens. But you guys brought up really good points, really compelling points.
Yeah, this is the part where Uncle Howdy will come out and say, "Yeah, see, I told you wasn't ready. Yeah, you know, you're not there yet, man. You're not who you think you are. Like, come on over to the dark side." Blah 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 blah.
All right. Well, I'll be interested to see what happens. Let's keep going, guys. And whoever is watching us, we appreciate it. We appreciate you guys. We really do. If you would like to leave your predictions, please leave them in the comments.
Yes.
All right, let's keep going here. So the next match, I don't think it'll go this way. I think a Rumble match will be next, but let's go. Let's do this.
Let's keep the Rumbles last.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to the Raw Women's Championship match here. We have Bianca Belair, since we just talking about Bray, right? Versus Alexa Bliss. Raw Women's Championship on the line here. Okay, yeah, sure.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I was mid-step. This is hard, right? No, not really. Only because that promo from Alexa was really good.
Yeah.
And it had nothing to do with Bray. It had nothing. I think that, and somebody tweeted, I wish I could remember their Twitter name, but somebody tweeted that Bray Wyatt stuff with Alexa was a red herring. That we are going to get the goddess, but it's going to be a dark goddess. But with zero of the Bray Wyatt magic or foolery, I think legitimately, and I could be wrong, Bray and Alexa are done. For now. I think that they're done, and Alexa is bringing out her true darkness. Even though she was with Bray and she was under a spell or whatever, but that helped her unlock her true darkness. Oh, love Hocus Pocus. And now you're mine. Anyway,
I love the obscure reference. I love the obscure references.
All right, I'm done. I think that we're gonna get a Dark Alexa here also, but like a Brayless Dark Alexa. I don't think we're gonna get any interference from Uncle Howdy or anybody else from the Firefly Funhouse. I don't think we're getting any of that. I do think that we might. I don't see Bianca losing here. I do not see Bianca losing here. I think that it might be Bianca wins either by pinfall or DQ. So if Bianca does win, it could be from the skin of her teeth, maybe. But I don't think Bianca loses here.
Okay. Knuckles, you got Bon G's pick here. He said LA Knight wins, and then
I will go back and watch it because I don't have him written down. So
okay.
I will go back and watch this again and pick up on it.
Okay. All right.
Either that or he can message me.
Okay.
DM,
Ray
IG,
says,
whatever.
Ray says Bianca wins, although I would love to. I'm not reading the rest of that, but yeah, Bianca wins.
Oh my god.
Abaddon Alexa. Bon G.
Abaddon Alexa.
Ray, I
What he
swear.
has Bon G. He has Bianca winning. All right.
Oh my god. V, you got Bianca, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I got Bianca as well. I don't see Bianca losing the title here to Alexa. I don't know how she pulls this off, she being Bianca, but I think Bianca somehow, some way pulls off the win here.
I think Bianca wins as well. I was gonna say something, but then something else maybe changed my mind because I think they're saving it for the Rumble. But I am going to go with Bianca as well.
Okay. All right, Bianca around the board here, which probably means Alexa wins.
I just thought about oh my god. Okay, I'm not going to change my pick, but I do think. Oh man, I do think we get the return of Asuka in that new character. Oh god. Oh, that no makeup Asuka. Oh.
Okay. All right.
So you're thinking about a dark Asuka?
Yeah, because like recently before she like kind of went missing, she was doing the no makeup joint. Like she was having like, she didn't have the what is it? The line or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to get it wrong. I don't know what it's
I don't
officially
either.
called, but
Right. But she didn't have that. And Bianca, Alexa, and Oscar were all like together for a minute. So I think they're gonna save Oscar for the Rumble.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Oscar came back and cost Bianca the title. But I'm gonna go with Bianca. I'm gonna go with Bianca.
All right. Yeah, I'm sticking with Bianca as well. All right.
Ooh.
Okay. And Knuckles, you can start this off. We have for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. We have the head of the table, our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, defending against Kevin Owens. The prize fighter.
The prize fighter, yes. Wow. I'm gonna go with Reigns, obviously, but I think this will be the last time we see Roman defend the undisputed WWE Universal heavyweight gimmick of the century. I think this will be the last time we see him defend and it be called that, because I do see it being split by the time WrestleMania comes around. Now,
he's not overrated.
Oh my God. I'm so sick of this. My temperature's at 102 at Bungie right now. I'm sick. I got the flu.
Oh no.
But I will say this though.
What?
This match.
Sorry.
I think my eyelids are gonna win.
What?
Man, y'all are
what?
Y'all foolish. Y'all
you wildin'. You wildin'.
Y'all tweaking. Y'all tweaking.
Bugging, bro. What?
Y'all tweaking right now.
That's gonna be one of the best matches on the card.
Right, exactly.
What?
What I will say, I'm not even gonna acknowledge.
I see what you did.
Yeah, right. So, but I do see this being the start of the turn. And when I say the start of the turn, I'm going to say Roman still wins, but Sammy's gonna fuck up and gonna make it really, and I mean probably like the closest near fall in wrestling history. Whether either Sammy's gonna do something to make it where he's gonna do it, and then Owens is gonna get the cover, and I mean the referee's hand is gonna be like right here.
See,
and he kicks out. But I have another theory, but we'll get to that when the Rumble comes around. But go ahead, V. I got Reigns. I got Roman.
I also think Roman's winning. Now, what you were saying, Knuckles, when you said that Sammy was gonna fuck up, I agree. Sammy was gonna fuck up, but Sammy's gonna fuck up in another way.
I'm listening.
It will get to the Royal Rumble when we get to the Men's Rumble.
Oh, you sound like a game show host for $25,000. We'll find out
next time on Dragon Ball Z
when we come back from these messages.
Sammy's gonna fuck up. I agree.
I'm gonna see if me and you are on the same wavelength, V, because I do yep.
Sammy's gonna fuck up. Sammy's gonna fuck up, but not in the way that we might expect. But yes, Roman.
I got Reigns. That's all I got Reigns. Yeah, I got Reigns. That's all I got. That's all I got for this match. I got Reigns. It's gonna be really good. It always is. Haven't they faced each other at Rumble before? For a title?
I think so.
Reigns and Owens?
And Reigns?
Was that the pandemic year?
Yeah, I believe so.
Was that the pay-per-view when Roman got stuck to the? They couldn't
Yeah,
get
Yeah,
Roman out of
handcuffed
it.
to the thing, right?
Yeah. He couldn't get his gimmick up. Yeah, that
Yeah, he was stuck. He was
He
stuck
was
to the
stuck to the
Sheamus.
So I was like, my kind of
Oh,
good time.
no.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he was. He couldn't get the gimmick. He was stuck to the Sheamus.
hey, nothing wrong with that.
Ray says they face each other 3 times at Rumble. See, there you go. The more you know.
I'll be high.
This must have been. This must have been before Tribal Chief days.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Big dog Roman Reigns.
That's crazy. Hold on. 20. Oh, he has the dates. He has receipts. 2017, 2020, and now 2023.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, good call.
Okay, okay, Mike Tenay, I see you.
Shout out to Mike today. Oh man, and we just lost Don West not too long ago too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
Damn.
All right. Let's keep going, guys. All right, so let's go to the women's Royal Rumble match here. I mean, you guys can see the graphic, but it's only like 10 people on here, if that, 9 people on here. 7, I can't count. It's 6, yeah, 7 people on this graphic here.
Hey, you just kept going down.
Yeah.
He's only 10 people. 9, 8,
and then
7.
20.
Are you the Royal Rumble countdown
7, 8,
clock?
9, 10, 11, 12.
11, 12.
Well, I might be. I mean, they work the numbers every year. But anyway, so this is interesting, right? Even though I think that there's like literally one person that everybody's kind of predicting to win this match. And there it is right there, Rhea. Ripcord Tide Ripley is my choice. I think she's everybody's choice, which leads me to believe she might not win. But I think she. So okay, first of all, let's tell everybody how we do the Royal Rumble predictions, right? Because there's 30 people involved, right? Everybody gets three choices. So Rhea could be your main.
Who you want to win, who you should win, and the dark horse.
Right.
No Katy Perry.
Right. No Katy Perry. Now, if one of your people that you pick, one of the 3 people that you pick, win, still get that point in the predictions or whatever. So you guys have 3. Everybody got 3 choices, right? Rhea Ripley is one of my choices. It's who I think is gonna win. This one is, see, because it gets to the point where is it too predictable, and that's one of the things. And I will get to the men's Royal Rumble in a second. But my thing
I'm gonna shake the table with this one.
My baby Rhea wins is what Bonji says. So we got 2 for Rhea so far. So
okay, Mike, who do you want to win?
I think it's gotta be Rhea. That's what I want to win. Also, I want Rhea to win this.
So you got Rhea for your main choice. Rhea for who you want to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who I think is going to win? That
one's
up in the air. You know
you're
what?
on Dark Horse now.
Oh yeah, Dark. Alexa Bliss. I'm going Alexa Bliss. I think if she does not win, whoa, that's interesting. Ray says in that case, Rhea or Nia.
Oh, not that second one.
Nia. Wow.
She might be a surprise, but
yeah, I don't think Nia is winning the.
Oh.
Okay. I'm changing who I think is going to win.
Okay. I'm going last, by the way.
Okay, so who I want to win, Rhea. Who I think is going to win, Asuka. Who?
Damn it!
Oh, Sorry. Sorry. And my dark horse would be Alexa. And Bonji says second choice, my sweetheart Liv Morgan. Doubt that's what happened. Okay.
All right, so who is your main pick?
Rhea Ripley.
All right, who you want to win is Asuka.
Yeah.
Damn it, now I can't spell shit. Okay.
Bonji's dark horse is Asuka. But you guys know if that person that y'all don't want to be in there is in there, she's gonna win, right? Again.
Oh, hell.
I'm not gonna say it.
And that would be a waste of a rumble. I will turn completely the fuck off. If they let that transphobe win again, I will be turning it off.
I don't give a damn about your bad reputation. All right. Right.
Oh.
Because everybody's saying she's not going to be in it, which makes me think she's going to be in it. But I'm not choosing Ronda Rousey. Not this year. I think I chose her last year. But yeah.
Yeah, you did. And the year before that.
All right, Knuckles.
Damn, Mike. Damn it, you fucked me, bro. Pause.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Golly. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the people's choice, and I'm gonna say Ripley is gonna win.
Okay, because this is my brutality.
Right.
God,
man, God, you got me with Asuka, so now I gotta pick somebody else.
Ray says Rhea, Nia, and Alexa.
Nia, and I have my opinion about Nia.
Where's the Nia stuff coming from?
Okay, this is what I'm gonna think. This is what I think. Let me get my words together. Lana will come out before Nia.
I'll pop. I'm popping.
Yeah. Lana will
music. I'm not gonna lie. That music is catchy.
Lana will come
that
out.
Soprano sax is being played.
Lana will come out before Nia. Lana will eliminate Nia.
Nia will say okay.
Oh. And Nia will flip and put Lana through a table again.
Oh, I would pop. Oh,
please.
Oh my God, I would pop. I would pop. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That would be funny. I'm not gonna lie.
That's when.
I'm so good.
Yeah. That's where Nia Jax is gonna come in at.
Oh man, that would be great. That'd be worth the price of the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Because I don't think Nia. If Nia was gonna get re-signed, we'd have heard about it. I think we'd have heard.
Not
about
necessarily. Not with Triple H running stuff.
That's also true. But having said all of that, oh, man, who is my dark? I'll skip to my dark horse.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people in this that I think we're going to see. I think we have the possibility of seeing Chelsea Green again.
Okay.
I think we have the possibility of seeing aforementioned Lana and Nia Jax.
What if Mickey's
I don't think Mickey's in it again.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. I'm trying to think of somebody we have not seen.
Victoria.
No, she needs to be in the Hall of Fame. That's what she needs.
That too. But this is what was started.
Oh, good point. Damn, who is somebody we haven't seen in a long time? You know what? All right, I got it. My dark horse is Shayna Baszler.
Damn.
Whoa.
Damn.
I
Damn, Gina.
Damn. That's my dark horse. Who I would like to see win is, of course, Naomi.
Wow. Some good picks going around here. Okay. All right.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Knuckles. So you got
I got Ripley, Naomi, Baszler.
good picks, different picks. Okay.
So yeah. Whoa, hey, go back. Shayna Baszler is my dark horse.
Mm.
Because if the transphobe is in it,
Oh yikes.
she's getting eliminated by Shayna.
Thank you.
Who will win?
Yeah.
This is hard because me and Knuckles actually have the same picks. It could be Naomi.
Mm.
It could, because let's be real, Charlotte loves working with Naomi.
Yeah.
And Charlotte, they worked well together. I think because who won last year? Was it a Raw Superstar or a SmackDown Superstar?
Ronda won last year.
Ronda won last year.
Oh, the transphobe did win last year. I blocked that out of my mind. Hey, I don't care. So I'm trying to think if they do. I'm trying to like remember if they go back and forth between Raw and SmackDown, but I think that
Mike.
you'll be okay. You'll be all right, Mike. I think if not Rhea, I don't think
What a goober.
they're gonna. It's fucking weak. I don't think they're gonna pull the. I don't think they're gonna pull the trigger on Rhea Bianca yet. I don't think so. Only because, like, be fucking for real, right? Rhea is the leader of Judgment Day. I don't care what y'all say. Rhea Ripley is the leader. She is Judgment Day. She's like Destiny and the rest of them are the child. And
okay.
I think Finn would have an argument.
Nothing.
That, I hear you.
Yeah,
I see Rhea. I see Rhea as the enforcer.
Yeah, I think she's the
enforcer. And Finn is the mastermind.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that they're not going to do Bianca Rhea right now is because I think they're holding it for SummerSlam. I don't think.
Ooh.
I mean, granted, Rhea Bianca is a WrestleMania caliber match, and I want to see the match. I'm ready for the match. I think that is the next big women's feud. It could be.
Oh damn!
That could be Trish and Lita. That could be Trish and Lita levels of rivalry. Rock and Austin. A lot of people like, oh, this is like the next Rock and Austin. I think if you're gonna do something like that, Rhea has to be away from the Judgment Day.
Fuck me. Damn it.
And I truly think that if they're gonna pull the trigger on Rhea, she needs to be away from the Judgment Day. That's just me, and I'm just speaking for myself.
Yeah.
Here's when Naomi comes in, right?
Hold that thought. Mitchell Clark says he would like for Shayna to win, but they not gonna go that route. Yeah, I hope they don't. And then sorry guys. Bonji says changing my want to win from Liv to Shayna. You guys now y'all want Shayna. Now everybody wants Shayna to win the thing. All right,
way to join the bandwagon, Bonji.
I mean, the reason why I had Shayna as my dark horse is I think that if Shayna wins, Shayna's beating Charlotte. And
I don't want to see that either.
I know. But if they do, I know, but they're gonna give. I feel like we're gonna eventually get Shayna and a transphobe. I feel like we're getting that very, very soon. But
yeah, I just don't want to see. I don't want to sit through another Shayna Baszler world title run. Like I had to do it at NXT twice.
Fair.
I'm not, and it's not that she's not good. Shayna's really good. I'm just bored. But
are you bored? But are you bored because of the character she's playing now, or are you comparing it to what it was before?
I was bored in NXT. Like I was bored. She was a good champion, but I was bored in NXT when she was champion there. And I think she won it twice, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she did. She did win twice.
Shayna deserves it. Okay, sure. Deserves it. Fine.
Sure.
Interested in it? Not really. She deserves it more
But
than Ronda. Again, that's true.
Oh, that I agree. Oh, Father Jesus. Father Abraham.
Not Father Abraham. Good.
I agree. Just not interested. But go ahead. I'm sorry, V.
No, you're fine. So Shayna's a dark horse because that could be one of the things that, like, okay, they're gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
But with Rhea, they could have Rhea face Charlotte. I don't want to see that again, honestly. Bianca Rhea might be the WrestleMania match, but I don't think it's going to be because Rhea wins the Royal Rumble.
I think maybe Elimination Chamber or something.
Fuck yes.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was leading to. I think that if Rhea does face Bianca, it's because of a number one contenders. I know the number one contenders match at the Elimination Chamber.
Y'all take all my good takes.
This is when the doll, the girl, mother, Naomi comes in.
Okay.
If you want impact, no Mickey James, right? If you want impact, no Tara. If you want impact, no Beautiful People. If you want impact, Naomi is, let's be real. We know Kofi's never winning a Royal Rumble.
No.
Right? Naomi coming back with this fire. Because I don't think Naomi's coming back. If Naomi does decide to come back, and this is just speculation, this is a prediction show, relax.
Yeah.
If Naomi does come back, she's not a face.
Okay.
She's not a face. She's not a face at all. That dynamic between Charlotte and Naomi, and that's who she should go after. I don't think we'll ever get Naomi Bianca. I would love that. I would sit front row for that. But I don't think we're getting that ever, right? If they pull the trigger on Naomi finally, right? Again, she has to be a heel. Point blank period. Have her win the Rumble. Face Charlotte. She could be that would be her third time winning the SmackDown Women's Championship. She should go over at WrestleMania. And you know, Charlotte, if she don't sell for nobody else, she sells for Trinity for two. Okay, she sells for her. But I think with Naomi coming back and winning the Rumble, if they're gonna put her in the Bloodline, which I honestly hope they don't, if they're gonna put her in the Bloodline, that would be the perfect way to go.
Yeah.
And if you want to keep Naomi happy and try to find a way to bring Mercedes back, if she ever wants to come back, that would be the way to go. That is not only a good booking decision, it's also a good business decision.
It's best for business, as you would say.
So we have three choices here. We have Shayna, who's a dark horse.
Yeah.
Shayna, Rhea, Naomi.
Okay. All right. We have to keep going. The men's Royal Rumble match.
I'm about to shake the table on this one too.
Okay, hold on. First of all, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. V, can you clarify? Your main pick is who?
Naomi.
And your field pick is who?
Who I want to win is Naomi. Who should win is Rhea, and my dark horse is Shayna.
Gotcha. All right, bet. Carry on.
All right. We have the men's Royal Rumble match. Now, there is a clear favorite in this match, which leads me to believe he's not going to win.
Can I
And
go first, please?
sure, please do. B. As I hear some type of echo, but
That's probably me.
So, yeah, I think that is
hold
me.
that
My
thought. Ray says my choice is The Rock for the men's Royal Rumble. Seth
Shut your
Rollins,
face.
and as a dark horse, Sami Zayn. We'll get to Sami Zayn.
I'm so glad you said Samuel Zayn.
It's Samuel
So
Zayn.
I know that's Samuel Zayn. So this is where I'm going. Remember when I said earlier that Sammy was going to fuck up?
Yes.
Sammy is going to fuck up by winning the Royal Rumble. I see Sammy entering and Roman's like, you got to do the job. You got to eliminate yourself. You won't be facing me. We're not doing this. Family don't fight family, blah 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 blah. There's gonna be some type of pep talk or promo or whatever, some kind of agreement to keep Sammy from the title. I think Sammy wins it, right?
Yeah.
They whoop his ass for winning it.
Yeah.
At the Elimination Chamber. And then we can solidify Sammy and Roman with Sammy going over. I think that this is the year that Sammy finally wins the big one.
Wow.
That's why I said that Sammy was gonna fuck up in a different way. So who I want to win is Sami Zayn for that reason right there, because you can build a story out of that. Who is probably going to win is everybody's guess, Cody Rhodes. Does Cody Rhodes need a Royal Rumble win? No, he doesn't.
I disagree. But
I don't think he does. Is he probably going to win? Sure. But I think that you can get more story for one show out of Sammy Roman.
Yeah.
And I feel it. That's why I said that I'm looking forward to the men's Rumble match, because I truly think it's the deepest part of my me really thinks that Sammy is winning it. But he's not intentionally winning it. He accidentally wins
Knuckles?
it.
You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead, V. Yeah, I'm good. V, go ahead. Yeah.
So Sammy does win, but not on purpose. Yeah, so my official picks, who I want to win, Sami Zayn, who's gonna win probably Cody Rhodes, duh. My dark horse. My dark horse is Jay Uso.
Wow. Wow.
Woo.
Wow. Okay.
My dark horse is Jay Uso.
So, and that's
a bold pick. That's a bold pick, but I like it, V. I like it.
I like those picks too. I really like it. Now, you have to. So it's the Rumble, right? We have to look at what's being focused on television, right? It's the bloodline. The odds are somebody in the bloodline wins the Rumble, because that's been the focus on television for a long time, but especially now. You may not be far off with Jay or Sammy. Like, I mean, those are really good picks. I am getting the 2002 Triple H storyline here with Cody. And remember what I said? Think about it. Triple H is mirroring a lot of Cody stuff with his own stuff from the past. If you remember, remember what I said was you guys on the show. Do you think Seth Rollins is going to put him over for 3 pay-per-views in a row? I said yes. because Triple H did it for Batista back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If we're looking at this, right, similar thing. Cody goes out, right, with injury. He's making his big return at the Royal Rumble. Triple H did the same thing. Yes, I know Triple H came back like a week earlier at Madison Square Garden. I know, I get it. But the story was, is Triple H going to win the Rumble? Like, that was the main person they was focusing the story on. Oh, Triple H he's got to come back and win the Royal Rumble and go on to WrestleMania to face Jericho, right? So, or someone related to the bloodline wins the Rumble. Explain. But
Ray, shut up.
No, explain, Ray.
No, Ray, shut up. Ray, shut up. I will explain that when it gets to my turn.
He's not coming. It's too close to Black History Month.
I know what you're trying. Oh. Dead. I know what you're trying to say, Ray. Don't spoil it for me.
All right, Bonji says, should win Seth Rollins. Wants to win Sami Zayn. Dark horse Cody Rhodes. You know what? This looks kind of like my picks here, but it's not.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go. Wait, who I want to win? Sami Zayn. Who I think will win? Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
My dark horse.
If your dark horse is who I think it is, I'm flipping this phone over.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Stone Cold Steve Austin for my dark horse for the Royal Rumble.
Get out. Leave.
That's a
water. Water. I need water, actually. Water, please help.
So Sammy is your field pick, Mike?
I couldn't hear you. I stepped away.
Really?
Hold on, I couldn't hear you. I stepped away.
So you got Cody, Sammy, and Stone Cold?
Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Did you go into my stash, Mike? Because you must be high.
No. Stone Cold.
I mean, say go home. He's already home.
Somebody
go home, Roger.
Rock, so I don't want to hear. Hold on. I don't want to hear anything about my Stone Cold pick because I was hearing The Rock. And I
disagree with that too.
So
yeah, but I think The Rock is in a little bit better shape than Stone Cold.
No, I in better shape, but I think Stone Cold's been working out this whole time. He's been working out for something.
I don't think it's for a Rumble appearance. It'd be good.
Maybe not. But listen, they need something big for WrestleMania in LA. I don't think Sammy's getting that. Hold on. I disagree with any of the retirees. All right, well then, so out to The Rock too, because he's semi-retired, I guess, at this point. But I think you need a big match for LA. I don't think Sammy versus Roman Reigns is that match. I don't think that's gonna happen. As much as we want to see it, I don't think that's happening. I think the plan was always Sammy, and it's gonna be Sammy and Kevin Owens versus the Usos for the tag team titles. I think that's what the plan is going forward. So with that being said, Sammy might get a title match, but it won't be at WrestleMania. I think he might get a title match in Montreal. They might actually do it there, and that's what. And I think I said that on the show, which leads to the Uso match. Yeah, I'm standing strong on my pick there. I think that the match will be the Usos versus Sammy and Kevin at WrestleMania. Therefore, Roman Reigns needs a big match for WrestleMania. I would like to see Sammy. I would love to see Sammy versus Roman Reigns. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that they look at Sammy as a bigger enough name to headline WrestleMania with Roman Reigns. Now, of course, Bryan Danielson came out of nowhere a few years back and headlined WrestleMania that year against Triple H and Batista and Orton. So it is possible. It's very possible. I would love to see it. Just don't think it's going to happen. Ray says, got to run real quick. If you guys wrap before I come back, talk to you next week. Ray, we appreciate you, bro. If we don't see you, we'll see you next week. But, yeah, I don't I don't see it happening. I maybe I'm a little crazy with this Stone Cold pick, but we've seen crazier things happen. Hey, Triple H won the 2017 Royal Rumble, and nobody even thought he was going to be in it. But that's neither here nor there. Or was it 2016? It was one of those, 2016 or 2016.
That was storyline based.
It was, but it's all storyline based, bro. It's a work.
Stone Cold's not in any storylines right now. He's just on Instagram and Twitter, just working out, which leaves a lot to the assumption.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Call me crazy, but if Stone Cold's in it, if Stone Cold's in the Rumble at all, I don't want to hear from none of you guys. But yeah, yeah. So Knuckles, you're up. The time we've all been waiting. I tried to keep the show under 2 hours, and we're going on almost 3. But go ahead.
Yeah, what run sheet? Oh, okay.
Hey, what run sheet?
What run sheet? So,
Bungie. Bungie said, "What? Imagine if Solo Sikoa won the Rumble. They're not gonna put it on an unknown like that. Not like Solo. But yeah.
Who said that? Ray?
Bungie.
Bungie, go to sleep.
Yeah, but my Stone Cold pick is out of the question. But go ahead, Knuckles.
Log off. My main pick, obviously, is Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
So let me write that down because I like writing things down.
Royal family.
That's right.
That's what I said won't happen. Yeah, well.
My field pick, of course, Sami Zayn. So let me write that down. Why? Because I like writing things down. My dark horse is my dark horse is Solo Sikoa.
What is wrong with you guys?
No, listen. Let me finish. Let me.
But I'm bugging for Stone Cold. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
My name is Kevin Hart. Let me explain.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
V, I love your logic. I love your theory. No pun intended. But that is not how Sami Zayn is gonna fuck up. Why? Here's why. What did I talk about? If you remember, we were talking about Elimination Chamber, and I made that booking decision about Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns being the last 2.
Yeah.
And what was the reason I said behind Sami Zayn being in that match? You guys remember?
Oh, so you could take the pinfall.
No.
No. Okay,
something called an insurance policy. Here's where I go in. Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa will be insurance policies to ensure that a certain wrestler in the Rumble does not win. Here's where Sami fucks up. Sami is going to eliminate Solo Sikoa from the Royal Rumble. That's the fuck up. Cody's going to end up. Cody is going to end. I'm serious.
I was joking with Solo.
because okay. Here's why I say Solo. Who is the least spoken member of the bloodline?
Solo
Sikoa. V, let me throw it back to something you said weeks ago. Do you ever see Solo throwing up the 1?
Every now and then, yes.
Every now and then, but not as often as everybody else, right?
Right.
So he's usually like doing this number, or he's doing this, something like that. Everybody else is
I
throwing
know
up
what
the
you're
1.
saying. I see.
So where we expect everything to focus on Sami Zayn, and 100% I agree everything is going to be focused on Sami Zayn. But let's not leave out the possibility that they just might swerve us.
and have Solo Sikoa be the one to switch, and Sami Zayn being the loyal one the whole time, like the extra loyal one. Every question, everything has been questioned around Sami Zayn for the last 3-4 months, 5 months, however much it is. No one has ever paid.
I don't think Solo's winning a Royal Rumble though, but I see where you're going.
But okay, what if he wins the Royal Rumble and then passes his shot on to somebody else?
That would make him stupid. Like that would make him.
No, but it would make him story. It would make him. It would make him storyline as well. Like, I'm loyal to the bloodline, even though I did win the Rumble. I'm not gonna fight you, Roman.
So then, why would he even be as an insurance policy? Okay, I get it.
It's an insurance policy.
Okay, I get it. I don't know. I don't think WWE.
But Sammy and Solo are gonna be put. Sammy and Solo are basically gonna be put in there to make sure Cody does not win. But Sammy's gonna eliminate Solo by accident.
Okay.
Accidentally.
I can see that happening.
He's not going to eliminate him on purpose.
Yeah.
He's like, it's going to be something like Solo's going to be holding somebody, and then Sammy's going to rush for the haluva kick, and he's going to accidentally kick Solo.
He's going to be holding Cody. And
Cody he'll be holding Cody. And Cody ducks. Sammy hits Solo with the haluva kick. Over the top he goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Yeah.
So Bonji, have a seat. I was the same one that said the thing about Elimination Chamber, and you told me they should hire me for a booking job at WWE. How you gonna turn on me like that? How you gonna turn on me like that, Bonji? I thought we were cool. Pal. But no, my pick. Somewhere deep down in my heart. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, I got Cody, Sammy, and Solo.
All right, and that is our Royal Rumble prediction. It is almost 2 a.m. on the East Coast, so we are gonna say goodnight. All right, V, take us home.
Look, no, we're finished. Look in the description box wherever you're listening. We're done. Okay, we're finished. It's over. It's done. It's a wrap. Okay, thank you for listening. Thank me for speaking. We're finished.
We're done.
Goodbye.
Sequence music, Raider Raw, and everything. See ya. Go over the pin.